Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone this fine morning? I hope everyone is well. Because today we have more Stardew. After basically a week, I believe. We are almost to the night market and Sophia's birthday. I forgot about the birthdays. So yesterday's game was Gunther's birthday. Trying to remember what we did last time. It's been a bit. Oh yeah, we got the Galaxy Sword. We did amazing in the Skull Caverns. Um, we unlocked a bunch of things like iridium sprinklers. We were working on trying to get the iridium band, if I remember right. Um, Trying to remember what else. Clear and sunny day. Good humor today. It is a good luck day. But if I remember correctly, we are trying to get a bunch of stuff for Skull Caverns. Proving your trust. I'd like to propose to teach you some basic magic. Visit me in my chambers in your earliest convenience. Well, this is an interesting way to start the stream. It seems my original plan might just not be the same. It's been a while, so I don't remember everything we have done, but it seems the wizard likes us enough to want to teach us some magic. So that's a plus. Actually, what are my hearts with them? 4 hearts. Oh, I can't take him another gift yet until tomorrow in game. Sophia, I can take a gift. Claire is ungiftable. Because I know I want to eventually make friends with everyone in this list, for the most part. Except Morris. We hate Morris here. But, okay, so we have winter seeds growing. The wizard wants to meet us to teach us some basic magic. And of course, we have some lovely chat members in here as animals. Quack. I love animals. Like, there are some animals I just love so much. It's gonna be one of these days. Just checking something. Ah, by the way, is it showing? I'm making sure that it's showing well. Because if it's not showing me moving, that's something I need to fix. Let's see. Because if so, I can just easily. And if we give it a sec. There we go. That should hopefully fix it. Because that's the whole point, is trying to make sure you guys can watch, even if there is a little bit of lag at times. Okay, so we want the wizard. We want to meet up with the wizard. Copper's done. We can now do a bit more copper. That's the good part. The wizard should be open by now, so that's a plus. Gosh, it's hard to remember every single thing we've done on this farm since last time, because it's been a crazy week of stuff, and then I got a day where I actually got to relax, and it was really weird. It's weird when you get those types of days where you get to relax. Oh, that copper just finished, didn't it? And, yeah. Okay, so Traveling Merchant appears on Sunday, and then the days after for the carts, where we're going to want to buy some seeds. God, I'm trying to remember every single thing that is coming up in game. But how is everyone today? It is a nice day. Oop, I accidentally pressed the inventory key. Because it's right next to W. Come on. Ooh, cutscenes! Just a moment. He. I'm gathering herbs for your elixir. Elixir? Is that a blushy emoji? Have no fear, Boshi. You have my assurance that it won't be as harsh as the first one you drank. Oh, we're getting drugged again. Oh, great. Come, join me at the cauldron. Bum, bum, ba-na-na-na. I love the music for this. One final touch. I'm excited. The elixir is complete. With this, you can begin accumulating mana from a world around you, allowing you to cast some minor magic. Here, drink up. I'm getting magic? I'm so excited. Whoa. The elixir tasted like cotton candy. Ooh, fancy. Sugary. Good, now that you're ready to join me downstairs in my study. Ooh, I'm excited. First, a demonstration. Pink! Interesting. Now you try. My gosh! Ooh, on your first attempt, no less. Marvelous. I'm white now! I'm no longer blue. Oh, thank God. Most impressive, Boshi. Perhaps in the future I'll teach you some more spells. If your aptitude is as high as it seems, we may even explore some higher theory about our governing laws that bind our world. Ooh, interesting. Glad to see the prospect excites you. I'm actually, like, really excited to learn more from Wizard. You can now use the Shrine of Illusions. Okay, now I'm curious. So with the Shrine of Illusions, normally you have to just become friends with the wizard and you can use it in-game. I'm curious if there's anything else. 500 to change appearance. Nah. Oof. Oh yeah, there's definitely a bit of lag for me, but that's okay. Trying to remember everything we were doing. My computer is doing this today. Don't you just love that? It's like you were fine yesterday, you were fine all of this week. Honestly, I'm not surprised it decided to do it today. It always feels like it tries to do it once a week. But besides that, we do need to make better friends with a bunch of villagers, and we'll see how that goes. I know we're gonna need a lot of wood and stuff eventually. What else? I'm trying to remember everything we need. Do you think anyone in the town likes holly? Ooh, I forgot. I get iridium quality. Ooh, crystal berry? Well, fruit, whatever. We'll see what we can get from in here, but yeah, if we're gonna be ready, if we're gonna want to go to the mines again for Skull Cavern, we're gonna want to have a bunch of bombs ready, and I know we don't have enough ready. Bearberry. Interesting. I know we need to bring maple syrup here, but we don't have that. What else? I'm trying to remember every single little thing we need. But even I don't remember. Like, there's so many random little things. Another bearberry. I mean, good forage does help. I mainly came here for the hardwood, because every bit of hardwood is very important. Plus, with modded, you never know what other crafting recipes might cost. Plus, it's always good to have an excess of stuff during winter. Like hay, wood, coal. There we go. Took me a second to get to my sword. Winter root. But yeah, I am so glad that we get to play more Stardew again. I know, God, I haven't checked my stream summary in a bit. I need to do that again eventually. Okay, what is in here? More bear berries. What a surprise. Secret note? Come on, give me something cool. Something useful. Jasper book, four spirit Junimos appeared, but gone to sea. General rule humans leave in age begins. Same kind of residence, if any gemstones are placed inside their little huts. Interesting. Never heard that before. That I can remember. Is that a base game secret note? Because if so, then I don't remember it. I think it is. Interesting. Looking garbage cans on lucky days, sometimes you'll find dish of the day behind the... Oh yeah. Just finding stuff. I think I've gotten the garbage hat like a total of twice in my lifetime. And then my friend who unironically has a raccoon Sona, I remember he opened his first trash can and got the frickin' trash hat, and ever since then, it's always made so much sense. Well, I just ended their whole career. Anyways. You know, something I have debated is looking at the route of defense in this game, because I never really give it a chance. And I think it might be a fun way to look into, like, some of the combat of this game. Because if I do go for defense, it'd be interesting to see what happens, because I've never done it. Though I'd have to reset my stats in certain areas, which, ugh. I'd also have to wear a crab shell ring. Yikes. Though, if I could get, like, 2 crab shell rings combined with, like, an obsidian, not obsidian, iridium and, iridium band and a, burglar ring, that might not be the worst idea in the world, to see, like, how much damage I can resist from the mines and stuff. I think it would be a good little thing to try. Then we could see how much damage can truly be resisted in this game. Because if we can resist it all the way down to 1, that would be insanity. Make sure it's all organized. Take you out. Take you out. Put this in here. These in here. Yeah, because we need more solar essence. That's what we need. We need a lot of that, too. Because we're running low if we want to get iridium bands. We don't have many of those. What else do we need? Yeah, let's see. We have 5 normal bombs. And if we're going to get more bombs, we're going to need a lot. And I have a feeling we want to save our money for the traveling cart and the night market right now. Otherwise, I'd go to the dwarf and buy a bunch of bombs. So, we should probably focus on fishing. Because we're going to need fishing for the night market so we can get the blobfish, possibly an octopus, possibly an 2 pearls if we're lucky, midnight squid, spookfish, and I think that's it, unless modded added something new. But there's also a few other winter fish that we still need to catch, like the glacier fish, for example. That's definitely one we should look into. So today is a birthday, weather report, fortune teller, what a surprise, and queen of sauce, chocolate cake. Ah, winter music. And our quistoriums are on. Ooh, auto grabbers. And then yeah, tomorrow's the thing. But yeah, we can now get auto grabbers. I forgot about those. Those will be really useful. Because that's basically just ease of access for certain things, and we just need to pet our, frick, what they called, animals. My brain forgot what an animal was there for a second. Iridium rod and the steel hoe. We need the glacier fish, because that's winter exclusive unless I get magic bait, and yeah, no. Magic bait's just gonna make it harder for us. But thankfully, with winter almost over, we won't have to worry about doing as much hay with these guys, and we also need to worry about a barn. Hey 21, I hope you're well today. Might as well just get this one down here. Oh, some clay. Always useful. Some resources just really annoying to get. Clay being one of those. But there we go. Yeah, we got a lot of stone, but we need fish. Almost everything is in pain. Yeah, I understand those types of days. Be it emotional or physical, there's always those types of days. Which sucks. Most I can say is maybe take a painkiller. It's about as much as I can say. There are times where I literally just take a nap because, like, I'm in so much pain. I take a painkiller and take a nap, and it usually helps because I have horrible migraines. Wait, no, this is the Krobus one, I think. Yeah. My brain is, like... Because they changed so much, like here, I'm trying to remember. I think I have to go here. Because I know a lot of stuff has changed. Is that even close enough? I hope it's close enough. Oh, it is! Come on. I should have grabbed a trap bobber. Yeah, I can actually do that. I can go to Willie's shop and buy some. Either a trap or a cork bobber. Either way, both would be pretty useful right about now. Huh. Is that a mushroom covered in snow? Interesting. Just woke up as well. Ah. Fair. Most I can say is just take a painkiller. I'm no professional, so I can't really do much past that. Bonk. Ooh, copper. It's always nice to get some extra ore. I always forget how annoying it is to get those legendary fish. No, I'll just go this way. Because the legendary fish can be some of the most annoying fish in the game to get. Adds weight to your fishing bar, preventing it from bouncing on the bottom. Yeah, I want one of these. Two of these. And I am going to put one onto here. Because I don't think I have them unlocked, and if I do... Oh yeah, I need sap and copper, and I don't want to waste my sap right now, because I know I need that for fiber. Which, if I want to make fiber seeds and stuff, that's kind of important. Always a good idea. Either way, at least it's a nice day out. Not raining or anything. Surprisingly, no clouds. But there's definitely something coming. I can feel it in my bones. Literally. I can literally feel it in my kneecaps. You know, when people say you'll understand when you get older, they really don't tell you how much pain you get in, because you make one wrong move and get an injury, and that lasts for a lifetime. It sucks. It's 24 degrees where I'm at. Yeah, for me, it's not. I don't know the exact degrees, but it's definitely not 24. I think what sucks most is since my room goes directly to... is not connected to the air conditioning, but only the heater through one of my vents. Yeah, I'm not catching this, am I? God. But since it's only connected to the heater, I only get heat in my room. And during these streams, I turn off my personal air conditioner that I have for my room. So it gets warmer and warmer in my room, and it sucks. Like, I have a fan on in the back room constantly, just so I can keep it relatively cool. Because I close my door mainly so sound stays in and you don't have to hear any of the traveling noise throughout my house as much. Ooh, a chub. But yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm just like, ooh boy. Let's hope we can catch this legendary fish today, but I don't know if we will. Because these can literally suck you dry mentally. You know, I could technically have gone back and grabbed a seafoam pudding, but if we don't catch it today, we'll try it tomorrow in-game. Because we always have multiple days in-game. So, it's not a complete loss. Come on. Balls! I was like so focused there. Yeah, if the legendary fish ever pops up, don't be surprised if I go quiet, because I am like focusing in on that thing just to catch it. Because legendary fish are always so annoying to catch. Like the ones, like the fish that move a lot, like the legendary fish, the octopus, those I always am so like focused on. I go quiet. Just find it weird that we got one room in the house. It's cold 24/7. Honestly, honestly, I would say you're lucky in that regard because I would love a room like that. Like, personally, as someone who loves the cold, being quiet equals gamer mode. Yeah, usually. Fuck! Yeah, that's usually what happens. Yeah, these legendary fish get on my nerves so much. But, surprisingly, they have given me less issue than the octopus has in the entire game. Which says something. And trap bobbers are just easier to use with them because you lose a lot less and you're able to get more out of it. Let's see what we can get out of this. Amphibian fossil, that's new. Some more bait, and a magma geode. At least we got something new. That's always a plus. But yeah, legendary fish just are so fucking annoying. Oh. Frick! Yeah, like the legendary fish will just move so much. And they only move after you touch them with your thing, from my knowledge. Dang it! I got so close. Oh, that was so close. Ah, oh, God, that legendary fish is so annoying. It's gonna be the death of me one of these days, it feels like. Like, dang. Yeah, this legendary fish just... It's in such an annoying spot, too. Hopefully we'll get a level up today. Yeah, seafoam pudding probably would have helped a lot. Well, at least we're getting a normal fish now. More XP. Always useful. But yeah, like... God. Legendary fish always suck to catch. It's never yes or no. Also, I just realized we forgot to check the frickin' traveling cart. We might as well do that and head back home in-game so that we can do the rest of that tomorrow with the seafoam pudding and have better chance because our bar will be bigger with a higher fishing level, even if it's artificial. Hi Abigail. Plus, if we're lucky, we might be able to just get something useful from the traveling cart. Because we get her for 4 days in a row. Rhubarb. Taters. Not much else. Dang. Well, at least we got some fish that we can take back. But dang. Like, that legendary fish always pisses me off. And since we need to wait for it to get to nighttime anyway in the next couple days in-game, it's not like we're going to be losing out on a lot. So that's a plus. I have debated getting a fish pond in this farm too, because I think that might be a good idea. Can put these away. Then of course we want to grab that seafoam pudding. +4 fishin'. Like, I'll only grab 4 of the 5, but that's still like a really good number. Just to have in general, because you don't really get that. If I remember correctly, I don't remember which event it is that sells it really cheap, but... Yeah. Oh, I think it's the Moonlight Jellies, actually. Yeah, it's still Harvey's birthday, but we got the Wizard's birthday on the night market. So what I'm going to do is try and give him a birthday gift every day of the night market. So give him a gift every day, because I believe birthdays are separate. But if we give him a love gift on his birthday, oh, his hearts are gonna go shooting. We just gotta hope. But it is cool to, like, get basic magic from the wizard and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be sunny and stuff for the next few days in-game. Let's get the wizard that gift. Because I got a lot of Void Essence, so I can just take it to the wizard. Because he loves Void Essence. And it's probably the easiest to get him. I think if we're going to get a lot of Solar Essence, we're going to need to just straight up go to the caverns. With Skull Cavern. Because that's probably the best way to get Solar Essence that I can think of. Unless we want to grind for hours in the mines, which I don't think anyone wants to do. But by making better friends with the wizard, hopefully that should help us a bit. Ooh, snow yam. I do like a good old snow yam. I know, gosh. I'm so happy, though, that we're gonna have certain things from the night market, because we'll be able to get the stuff for spring on the first night. We're gonna want to buy all the paintings, because they're all unique, and they happen by, like, through each year, and they switch. Plus, it'd be cool to have them, because I've never actually bought them, and I don't know what happens if you do buy all of them. I'm so glad the wizard opens so early, because it makes him a prime target for friendship and for dating. Ah, it's imbued with potent arcane energies. It's useful for my studies. Thank you. I wish I could go into town, but to get seeds for my garden. But going into Pierre's store is a little awkward for me. And that Joja monstrosity isn't even worth mentioning. I feel bad for him. Not gonna lie. Like, you know what, wizard? If you ever need any seeds, just ask. Like, I can totally buy some for you. I can see why it's awkward for him. I wonder if it would be less awkward if we were married in-game. These are questions I ask. Out of curiosity. Okay, so my fishing level right now is 7. If we want to catch this thing, we're going up to 11 with the seafoam pudding. So, we're going to get a pretty nice cast and above average. Hum chump chump chump. Hit and 1 energy. Let's see how well we can do with this. Well, that's one way to start it. Okay. I love fishing in this game, though. It's very relaxing. Yes! And it's a gold star glacier fish. Hell to the fucking yes. Oh, that feels great. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh my god, yes. We got the damn glacier fish. And it's not even 10 a.m. Such a good thing. Whew. Okay. Next set of fish we need. Ocean, 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 ocean. We got the mines fish we do need. So we could technically go for those. Especially while we have this buff. The mines ones might not be the worst idea. Okay, what's here? So this is tracking down the rare, dangerous prismatic slime. Yeah. You know what? Since we got the glacier fish so early and stuff, today we will, do the fishing in the mines. Tomorrow we'll look for the prismatic jelly and get out before the thing starts, hopefully. Because if we get that quest done, that's going to help us a lot with the wizard friendship. And I think that just might be worth it. Because friendship with the wizard is always so difficult. Mines. Oh, wrong floor. Oh, it's supposed to be 100, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so we need floor 100. Just need to hope for a lava eel. We're probably going to get a lot of trash, though. But that's okay. It's still useful because, like, we can use recycling machines, which I'm quite sure we still have quite a bit of. And driftwood gives wood and possibly coal, I think. Newspapers give a multitude of things. The best thing to get is unironically the garbage, just in general, because you can get stone from it. I've gotten like ores from it. Glasses always give refined quartz, which is pretty useful because it's used in a lot of recipes. Same thing for the broken CDs. Um, because the newspapers mainly give torches, but I believe there's also a chance to get cloth, if I remember correctly. Like, just remembering, like, what the different trash items can give you is so useful, because it can really speed up progress in areas. And Joja Cola is Joja Cola. From what I've heard, there's a mod that makes it so Joja Cola becomes an artisan good if you do the Joja Mart route, which is honestly kind of cool because I think that's a really unique thing to do, and it gives more reason to go for Joja, and it makes it less of a decision of, oh yeah, it's easy. It makes it actually harder. It's not an easy decision of like, do I want to spend money or do I want to actually go for the way the community will like me? Plus, for those who don't talk to community members outside of after you finish the Joja thing, you actually get some really sad reactions from some of the characters, from what I've noticed, and it's kind of sad. It makes me kind of sad, not and because I've gone back to the Joja farm we did on stream a long while ago. Ah, shit, I missed that. And I decided to like kind of talk to some of the NPCs, and I actually felt pretty bad. Like, yeah, it's not the same, but still something. I know one of these days I want to go back. Like, once the Stardew Valley just updates its game again, and we get the new update, I might try and... I'm definitely going to try to perfect all the achievements again. That's a given. To make sure that because I know there's going to be like a new achievement or something. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Because every update has always had at least one new achievement with Concerned Ape. Like last time we got a big update like this, we got a lot. And I wouldn't be surprised if we got a lot more achievements. I've also debated doing like perfection runs on stream. Like if I ever were to play a game like Dredge, for example, a game that I've actually debated playing on stream, I'd be trying to go for 100% because I am someone who is very interested in that type of stuff. Because I like 100%ing stuff. Hollow Knight, on the other hand, I could 100%. I just don't have the skill or energy to try anytime soon. Because beating that game in 5 hours, oh dear god. Much less 100%ing it in Steel Soul. Whew! But like, if I were to 100% it in Steel Soul, I'd probably go for the speedrun achievement, because then I also have to speedrun under like, I think 10 hours? Or 12 hours? Because if I can get the 5 hours done, then I can get the others done. But if I do it in Steel Soul, I believe I get another one as well. And the night market's open. Hell yes. That's what I've been waiting for. But like, a lot of that stuff is just down to me questioning, like, do I do this? Do I do that? And we'll see kind of where that goes, because I don't know what I want to do with it. Because I could try and go for the final Pantheon on stream one day. I just don't know if I will or not, because a lot of it is me just like, okay, I need to complete this, complete this, complete this, and this. Did I mention this? Like, that's stuff I always think about. I would like my free cup of coffee. It's something I can't have in real life because of the caffeine stuff it had. Something about coffee affects me in a way that, like, because I drink of how I drink coffee and stuff, it actually leaves me in a lot more of a nuisance of a situation, I think is the best way to put it. Also, that bobber still isn't broken. Mead, parsnip seed, eggplant seeds. Okay, I want this guy. So what we want to grow quite a bit of next season. Because I got those. I want to grow quite a bit of this. What do I need for this? Pumpkin and yam, which I already got. Red snapper, sturgeon, eel, wine, syrup. Okay, stuff that I can get. So I think what I'm gonna do is just... Is it control? Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of cauliflowers. Okay, I'm gonna go see it. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day. We're about to watch a really interesting show. Do 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 do. If I remember correctly, it's at the Mermaid show. It is... I believe we already got it. Yeah, 1, 5, 4, 2, 3. 1. Yeah, I need to wait till it's over. I actually love this cutscene. I think we got drugged again. What a surprise. How many times have we been drugged in this valley? Is this 4? 5? It's definitely not the first time. Bye! Okay, let's make sure we do this right. 1, 5, 4, 2, 3. 1, 5, 4, 2, 3. Do 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 do. A pearl! You received a pearl, a rare treasure of a sea. A loved gift by everyone. I love all of the cool stuff you can do in this game. Bum. Bum. I'm gonna eat my sea pudding because we're gonna be going fishing today, boys and girls. Yeah, we're slowly descending. I will say, I do like this as like a concept. I think it's pretty sick. Think how much energy it just takes in general to do some of this stuff. Honestly, I'd love to get some of the background stuff that you can't catch. It's a shame they don't allow that they aren't kind of things you can see. I'd love to be able to catch some of like the jellyfish and stuff. I think that'd be so nice. I'm making sure we catch everything here. Preferably on night 1. Oh, blobfish straight up. Hell yeah. You know, if it weren't for the fact of my horrifyingly, like, my horrifying fear of just tight spaces and claustrophobia, I might, keyword is might, try out a submarine one day. But I don't know if that's the best idea. Getting some seaweed. The weed of the sea. Dang, we're getting a lot of seaweed. Oop, next fish. That internal part of me just wants treasure! Loot goblin! I must have the treasure! Ooh, spookfish. I guess we can keep fishing here and see if we get anything else, be it new or not. Because for all we know, there could be new stuff, might not as well. So it's better to check either way. That one floated to the surface for a bit. Dang. Hi, blobfish. I might as well. I could check the fish collection. Stingray, lionfish. Then again, it would probably be around here. And if that actually looks like one of the eel things I've seen. Like back there. So maybe. Who knows? Don't know until we keep trying. Can do this for an entire in-game night, and we'll see from there. Plus, it's not like we're gonna not get anything from it. Like, we can still get money and shit. Another spookfish. I'll take the bait. Let's see what else. Because the more we can get, the more useful it will be. Plus, it's not like it doesn't make money or anything, so... Oh yeah, super cucumber. I forgot about those. Forgot you can catch those here. I know there's also a low chance you can catch a pearl, apparently. At least in the base game. But yeah, for all we know, there could be more that we just haven't seen yet. Another midnight squid. I will take that. Everyone is useful after all. Another fish. Getting lots of fish here. That's always useful. I know there's a low chance, but a possible chance to get an octopus, if I remember correctly, from this. So it's not completely, like, far-fetched and useless to keep doing this. Oh, my fishing ran out. That's a shame. Anyways. Just gonna keep fishing. Like, there might be some that, like, need a specific, oh yeah, we need this specific thing, or whatever else to be caught. Because, like, same thing with the legend, you need a specific, fishing level. But I know that it gets affected, by artificial stuff, too, so... Who knows? Either way, this is gonna help us get levels in fishing anyway. So it's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, I'm definitely growing a lot on my farm, and I haven't checked my shed yet. Oh, that's another thing I need to check. I need to check on my shed. Jeez. And another blobfish to add to our collection. If I remember correctly, you can make a mask out of it, too, with some cloth, so... That's pretty nice. Loads of fish, nothing to do with them. The good thing about the midnight squid is if I put them in a pond, I can get ink from them if I remember right. So that could be a pretty good source to get ink for, if I want to make seafoam pudding. But then I'd also need a midnight carp as well. But yeah, I do expect to pass out here. Just so you know. Like, I definitely need to, like, start a midnight carp farm at least. Like, that definitely would be pretty useful for me. Because they're midnight carp. They're just a very useful thing in general. This one's a little interesting. I think this is the rare octopus you can get here. Unless it's a new one that we don't know about. Come on. Come on. Huh. Octopus! You know what? This has been a successful day already. Hi, mermaid. Ah, that's what they look like. I'd love to catch one of those, to be completely honest. That'd be so sick. Oh, I'm so happy we caught that now instead of later. Because they are so annoying to catch, because they're such a specific time frame, too. So it's good that we were... Oh, and I passed out. Either way, we still got quite a bit. We lost a little money, but that's okay. Why'd I just do that? I already know it's going to be sunny tomorrow. Yep. 1K. Yikes. Seeds. I can put these away. More trash. Snow yam. And then I could just put all these fish away. This pearl is a great gift to give to someone. I also don't need this anymore. Meaning I can just... And I got this red eagle. That's going to be useful. A nice little thing to add to my decor. But yeah, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to want to do a bit more in terms of before spring. Because if we're going to make this a nice looking farm, we're going to need to. And it's going to take a little bit of time and effort, but it'll be worth it. Hello, my pretties. Quack, quack. Just remember, Chicken God's always watching. You know, there's some really interesting things, just in general, like historically. Like, of all the historical, like, gods I can think of, I think only one of them is an owl god that is specifically also a god of the land, which is very interesting. And that's of the ones I can remember off the top of my head. Like, there's a lot of random things that kind of fall under that. Okay, so we need to look for this slime. So we just need to kind of go through these mines and hope we find the prismatic slime. You know, luck actually probably would have probably matters here quite a bit. Oh yeah, because we passed out, we have less energy. Could be worse. We insta-mine these anyway, so. Plus, I get bug steak. I can make bug steak if I kill enough bugs, so not the worst thing in the world. Any Dougies? No? Dang. I mean, we're also at least working on the goal of killing certain amounts of monsters. But yeah, whenever we find that prismatic slime, we'll know. I mean, it literally changes between colors. And bonk. Dead. It's always nice when you get to just do that with a quick kill on these guys, because they're so annoying sometimes. There we go. And bonk. 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 I think the cherry bombs are going to be the only ones I really use outside in these mines, because I want to save the other two for other things. I mean, I could try and work on explosive ammo to take, because that wouldn't be a bad idea to take to Skull Caverns, because then I can just go boom, 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 boom against enemies. The issue is taking care of all the enemy things that I can't hit with that explosive ammo. That would be the biggest issue. So I definitely need to keep an eye on that if I'm to do it. Just make sure there's no, you know, Priz slime. You never know. Because it doesn't even, like, alert you if there is or not. It's just like, yes, this exists here now. Bonk. Ooh, Earth Shard. Earth Crystal, whatever it's called. There's a normal slime. Because if we can find that prismatic slime, get the prismatic jelly, give it to the wizard on his birthday as well. Ooh. Give him a loved gift of, like, ooh, we could do the pearl on his birthday. As well as the, quest. That would be awesome. Because it would just take his, health and just shoot it. Not health, hearts. For, how much he loves us. That could be so sick. So it might not be a bad idea to do that. If we can get it today, saving it till tomorrow. Well, this is a predicament. I still find it crazy there's people who have tried to beat this game in so many different ways, and some of which are just like, are you insane? I think the one that still boggles me to this day is there was someone who tried to beat this without getting any levels in any form and still beat the community center without Joja. And I think they couldn't do it without creating another character to use on a multiplayer farm. Which, fair. And then they had to use that, plus a bit of game stuff to get all the gold quality stuff you need for the bundles. Which, fair. That makes a lot of sense. Still, though, it is crazy. The good thing about this is we'll unlock Monster Musk, meaning we'll be able to get a lot more monsters quickly. And we'll be able to actually farm with way better odds. Which I think is just going to be the most useful part. Ooh, bug meat. By the way, has anyone here ever eaten bugs before? Because I have. They are not the best all the time. It depends. I honestly don't like them. I don't like the taste of bugs, personally. My uncle, on the other hand, is a completely another story. He is someone who will eat them and not give a shit. There's a reason whenever we would fish, he was not allowed around the worms. It was disgusting. And honestly, eh. Like, there's some that I can see being good, but yeah, for me, no. Um, bye to those guys. We just gotta hope we can find this damn slime. Because if we can't, that's gonna suck. Secret note. That's useful. Oh yeah, the treasure chest. I forgot that exists. Unless it got changed. Who knows? Bonk. Bonk. So that slime is still there. Nope, no prismatic slime. I'll still take all this fiber because it's still useful. We just gotta get lucky and find this damn prism slime. Because if we don't find it, it's just gonna be a very annoying journey to try and find it again. Because I know you can find it on, like, any level in the mines. It just has a low chance to spawn. Bonk. Which is part of why I want to try and find it. I know the night market just opened, but yeah. We'll go to it after. Nope. Bugs, slime. No priz slime. Bonk. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna... Oh! Thanks for the follow, Poston. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I don't think we're finding this damn slime. I'm gonna head to the night market, though. Because I think that's just gonna be more worth it. Give me my dang hoe. There we go. Got the hoe, got my sword, my pickaxe. And I'll be back tomorrow in game. Though, first I'm gonna have to stop by the wizard. Hi, Gunther. Do you like cave carrots? Oh. Nope, he doesn't. Good to know. Welcome, I do appreciate it. 7-foot shape shifter blush. Well, anyways, I do hope you are well today. It is a surprisingly nice day out. Okay. I'll buy that. Let's see what she has. Pufferfish, melon, summer spangled, yam. I'm growing one of those in my shed that I keep forgetting to check. I'm buying this, though. Because I never buy these paintings, but I decided I'm going to buy them this year. You know, not a bad idea to buy a bunch of melons. We'll buy that many. Yes, it's a lot. It used all my money, but I think it's worth it. Dude, just relaxing, having fun with my birthday games. Thought my birthday money since turned 23, 20 this month. Nice. Happy birthday, by the way. I hope you are well today. It is a very... Honestly, I don't know how cold it is outside compared to in-game, but if it is anything like it was yesterday, it's not very cold. Because it's either freezing or it's not. There's no in between here. And when there is, there's always rain. Which is very annoying here. But I can clean out my inventory at least. Then I'm gonna sell what I got that I don't need. I want to put this away. I'm gonna want to save the mixed seeds. I'm gonna save the bombs because those are always useful. I want the ore. I'll sell that. I'll sell kind of what's left, except for this painting. I want the painting. And then we got the Wizard's birthday tomorrow. Well, New Vegas, Pal World with Company. Sounds nice, honestly. Yeah, for me, I am still working on my desktop PC. It's literally just down to the point where I'm like, because they told me, oh yeah, the part you're looking for, because I need a thing to ground my PC. Um, and I already bought the part, and they said it would be in within 2 weeks. It's been over a month, and they still haven't gotten it in. I'm just like, ah. So, be it later today, tomorrow, or Sunday, I might just drive up there with my dad because he knows more about PCs. Oh, World's Place 5. Ooh. I've heard of Dreamlight Valley before, if I remember correctly. It rings a bell in my head. And I don't know why. Oh great, the spirits will shower me with their luck today? Maybe they'll shower me with more things. Got a new hammer, variety metals. Can you smelt an iron bar? Yeah, I can do that. That's not hard. Actually, I should be able to get some more winter seeds down too today. Animal Crossing, but Disney version? Interesting. Yeah, I never really got... Like, I've played Animal Crossing. I played New Horizons and stuff. I used to play it a lot more before it just kinda... I got so busy I kinda stopped. Because it was a gift from my, Grammy before she passed. And I remember playing it for hours and showing her. God, it was really fun to play. I haven't changed my... There's certain things in the world I just haven't changed since she passed because I just, like... I don't know if I want to. I know eventually I probably will, but... It's that internal thing of me like, but it looks so nice still already because... I actually am someone who loves being able to design my own stuff in games. So I've always been just... Like, when I get something looking nice, I don't change it much, if at all. Like, there'll just be a day sometimes where I'm like, oh, this is ugly, why did I even like it? And I just completely demolish it and rebuild it from the ground up. Like what happened in, the Minecraft world, over the last, like, while. We had a starter house that, honestly, I just didn't like anymore, and I'm like, you know what? And I just changed everything, and we're here now. I also need to take an iron bar to Clint, and the wizard's birthday is today, so I'll do something for him. Because I have been working on dating the wizard because it's modded, and I'm curious what it brings. I know I'm probably going to do more modded Stardew in the future, like outside of what's already here. It just... I want to date every single possibility eventually, so we'll see how that goes. I know for me, I like Disney. I grew up on Disney content. There's a lot of Disney I did grow up with, and I do love old Disney. Though recent years have kind of just spoiled that for me, and I don't trust Disney enough to make good content as much as they used to. Like, if I saw, I saw Wish, and honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that they also made it out to be their 100-year anniversary movie, I don't think I would have felt as bad about it as I do. Because it was so mid that it was just... Jesus. Like, this was supposed to be the 100-year movie? Dang. Like, it actually made me feel bad for them because I'm just like... This flopped so bad. Because there were so many ways they could have gone around that, in my opinion. When it comes to be, like, very customized. Good jazz have the ability stuff. Movies are great, but not a lot anymore. The TV show, especially then. Yeah, there's... there's a lot, and then like when they get a good show, they cancel it. Like Ghost of Molly McGee, I will say, it actually surprised me. You remembered my birthday. I'm impressed. Thanks. Ooh, 7 of 8 hearts. How does your interactions with Junimos, Boshi? I've encountered a few now. They're certainly a strange sort. But yeah, like for me, there are some I love, and I mean love in terms of yeah, Owl House is a great example. If it wasn't if it I am so glad they were able to get those final 3 episodes because in all honesty, of all the villains of like the series, Bellows just felt the most compelling as a villain to me because it felt so realistic. In terms of just overall character growth too, there were some really good ones. But I also really like Amphibia when it comes to character growth because oh my god, that series was great. And it was like it's the only show that actually got to finish on its own terms too in that regard. Similar to how Gravity Falls got to end on its own terms, but oh, absolutely, it was a great series as well. Like, there's so many series that if they gave a chance, would do so much better. Like, I've even noticed it because ever since they moved to Disney Plus and streaming, not only has their views gone down, but also stock prices with everything, etc. Hey, thanks to the Iron Master Bar. Looks perfect, strong. Thanks you, Boshi. What do you need? Cool, 500G. Nice. But, like, from my experience, Disney used to be just so much better back in the day. And it's sad to see it now as someone who grew up with it and, like, I used to watch so much when I was a kid. I used to frickin' God, my favorite movie is Princess and the Frog. One of the last of its own era. Because, yeah. But it's sad to see where Disney's now. Like, Marvel just went downhill and is. I remember I used to love Marvel movies, but they've just gotten so mid at this point that I just stopped caring as much. Really, Gravity Falls is apparently coming back. Favorite is Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty is pretty good. My favorite has always been Princess and the Frog because I am a huge, and I mean huge nerd for different types of like jazz and different types of like a lot of the songs they used and a lot of the stuff with New Orleans. I just love the music so much because I'm a nerd. Like I've always been a music nerd. Like that's why I joined choir when I was younger and so many other things. But I remember something about Princess and the Frog just always hit with me, and I think part of it was Keith David, I believe his name is, who played the Shadow Man. Like I always loved his performance. And catch me surprised when I frickin' decided to watch Hazbin Hotel. Like, okay, let's see what people are saying is right or not. And just finding out that yeah, he plays Husk and being like, oh my god. Because I got to hear him sing again, and I'm just like, oh my god, I've missed this voice. Princess and the Frog, I love him in Hazbin Hotel. Oh yeah, Hazbin Hotel. I will say, I am genuinely surprised because I think the best way I've seen someone explain it is Charlie is just a Disney princess in hell, and oh my god, that fits so perfectly. Like it's what I've been missing from Disney for years. That just musical knowing like it's an adult version of a Disney cartoon from back in the day. Like the musical aspects and everything else. It felt like a breath of fresh air, especially with like how bad Disney's been doing. I know I did hear Loki season 2 got better at the final, like it was really good, but honestly, I don't even know if I have the energy to watch the rest of the season to care enough. Like, but I might one day, but not anytime soon. At least we're getting Monster Slayer rewards while looking for this damn slime. The prismatic slime is so obvious when you see it, but it's so annoying to find. Oh my god. But yeah, like, as someone who grew up on, like, Disney and Warner Brothers, like, I still remember Winnie the Pooh and stuff. I remember a bunch of different things. Like, most people have no idea what I'm talking about when I talk about some of the shows I used to watch as a kid, like Mr. Ed the Talking Horse. Freaking hilarious show in so many ways. Just my favorite episode has to be when Mr. Ed he was doing baseball and he freaking slid into home base with his hoof after hitting a freaking really good ball, mind you. And it was so fucking dumb, but so hilarious that it was great. Might be controversial, but I like Trolls 3 movie. It's a good movie, musical opinion. I actually haven't seen the Trolls movies. I just, after the first one, I just couldn't get into the others. Just something about it just never really hit with me. And that's mainly a me thing, but yeah. The Trolls movies just never hit with me, and I just never watched the other ones because I'm like, it was enough agonization for the first one for me that I just didn't want to take the chance. But if it is that, but I should probably like give them all a fair chance eventually, because I have a ever-growing list of things. That's thoughtful of you. I'm fluent in several languages, including Dwarvish. One must understand different languages to unravel the secrets of the past. Fair. First one was pretty bad, in my opinion. They get progressively better. Interesting. It might be worth trying because to watch the others, because if the first one is the worst, that says something. I remember I was watching some. Oh my gosh, I still remember thinking of movies that were bad. I just think of the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie from M. Night Shyamalan, and I just remember one of my friends said, and I quote, "Oh, that movie was amazing. I remember it." Have you seen the Avatar series? No? Oh. Because that's the only thing he had seen at the time. And then we watched all of Last Airbender, and then Legend of Korra, and he was like, Jesus Christ. Like, look how they massacred my boy. Like, it's interesting because I've witnessed multiple of my friends go through stuff like that. Because we used to have like movie night type things where we'd like watch movies or like series. Don't mention that cursed movie. That's fair. But yeah, like one of my friends mentioned um that and I still remember it because just his whole view got flipped after he watched the full series. Another series that was really good on Netflix that I'm excited for the next season of whenever it comes out is Dragon Prince. I will say, its animation caught me off guard at first during the first season. I'm like, I don't know, but the story was really good, and it really captivated me. So, I gotta give it credit where credit is due. And there's quite a few shows that I like. I may not like the art style at first, but you kind of grow accustomed to it after enough time with it. It's the same thing with some other shows I've watched. Because I've watched my fair share of shows, and I always give them a certain amount of time, like, to impress me in some form. Like, I give them, like, half a season, usually. And most of them, it's 50-50. Like, I've gotten surprised by it. But most of the time, it's just like, wow, this is shit. Because there are some pretty bad ones. Little fence fact, Legend of Korra more than I do um, Last Airbender. I always hold special place in my heart. Legend of Korra did something different than anything else. Oh yeah, I think of all the seasons, season 2 was the weakest of Korra, but also Korra gets a lot more hate than you'd think, and it's just why? Because it was actually a really good show. if anything, they didn't even know they were gonna have a frickin' multiple seasons like that either, if I remember right. One thing I remember them mentioning was, oh yeah, season one was originally just gonna be the last, the only season, but then it got so popular it became season two. Then they had to move mid-season two, to a different office, which, whoo boy, that's gonna annoy me. But I just think about it, I'm like, then season three and four they knew about together, and season three and four were peak Korra. It's like, even then, all the series just felt good enough. I think part of it is a lot of people just hated that she wasn't like Aang, but it's like, if she was like Aang, that would just be boring. If anything, I like that she was hot tempered, and as someone, Athena loves me. Yay! Plus the fact she did much more than Avatar did in his lifetime. Yeah, like, she did a lot. Like, if anything, yeah, a lot of people were pissed about the more in depth into spirits. I think the biggest misconception I've seen is that, oh, they didn't learn from the animals and stuff. It's like, no, they didn't. They never said they got the bending from the animals. They said they learned from the animals. The bending they got from the lion turtles. Like, I mean, and that was hinted at back when Aang got it from the lion turtle. But they learned from the animals still. Also, I find it interesting that not a lot of people noticed it. Secret friend is Alex. Okay. Not a lot of people noticed it, but um during the stuff with Avatar 1, the airbenders were flying. So once they got Sky Bison, they stopped flying as much, meaning they had more worldly tethers, which I find to be such a small but beautiful detail that just shows so much more in depth about how they changed. Like, but I also like how Korra did um the whole like recovering from trauma thing, because yeah, I understand that wholeheartedly. But seeing how they did it was so nice because they did it so well, which not a lot of people do in media, and it was just amazing. Like, compared to Aang, she didn't have one goal. I like how Aang's was about needing to stop a war. Hers was about the world doesn't always need the Avatar. And that, in all reality, as much as the Avatar might be looked on as a political figure, that's not their job, is to make everyone happy. And I think that's one of the biggest things I loved about Legend of Korra, is it really put more nuance into the whole thing of, yeah, the Avatar is the balance, but they don't control everything. And it makes sense that they aren't the leading political power. And honestly, I like how they continued the story. Amon was a horrifying villain. Like, Amon actually was scary. Vaatu was his own thing, same with Unalaq. I was kind of mid on them, but I still liked them as villains. But Kuvira was really good, and so was Zahir. Like, Zahir was such a interesting villain with like the Red Lotus. Like, I found that so interesting because it really put a whole new spin on stuff. That some of the stuff Zahir did do is stuff that like other avatars had done before with airbending. And that actually scared me as a person knowing about that, like, holy shit. Because unlike the avatars, he didn't have the same power level. And that also really puts into perspective how crazy were the avatars if they only did that sometimes? Like Yang Chen, for example, or Kyoshi. Like, there were some really terrifying ones. Um, well, because I took a character who is supposed to be basically almost powerful thing in the world, and limits power, her to show that she's not invincible. Yeah, like, I do like that. Showing that she wasn't invincible, even with that limitless power. yeah, each element is scary in their own ways. And for all we know, I think the biggest thing, a lot of people, when they compare Avatar power levels, a lot of people are like, oh, Kyoshi moved a continent. It's like, that's not a continent, it's a small island. Like, that wasn't a continent. Like, Kyoshi did not move the continents into place. But a lot of people rank their power levels based on what we know, but they don't think about the fact that we don't know Kyoshi and Roku's full power level. And, like, with Aang and Korra, we don't know Aang's full power level, and Korra, we've only seen, like, some of her feats. Like, a lot of people mention the spirit portal being opened and stuff because of just the pure amount of power she was able to hold back. But a lot of people don't mention the fact that she was surviving, like, at least a liter of, like, mercury poisoning and survived quicker than anyone should have. Because that should have killed, like, if she was a normal person, that would have killed her almost instantly, if not within, like, a few seconds. But if you look at the time frame, she lasts a long ass time. And that's what makes her even more terrifying. Like, and the fact that she got away with that only. Oh, there's the prismatic slime. But the fact she was able to get away with that and still recover is insane. Because as as someone who has had to relearn to walk, it is not easy. But the fact that that is all she had to deal with of damage, like that and the trauma and stuff, like the fact that she wasn't paralyzed as an avatar because of that is insane to me. On just how insane, like, powerful. There's more books written on Kyoshi in her life and what she did. Yeah, like, Kyoshi's biggest issue, I've read them, but Kyoshi's biggest issue was never, like, big feats of strength. It was always the small stuff. And that's something that people seem to have, like, not think about as much, I've noticed, is, oh, she always did such big feats of strength, but it's like, her issue was doing small stuff, which is a whole nother different issue. Like, there's a whole bunch more that leads into, like, the stuff with she had trouble doing small things, which kind of shows when she had these big things, even if she could control them well, she didn't have the fine motor skills to make her a deadly threat at first, which is part of the thing. She didn't have that fine motor skill. Like, and that's something I really personally found interesting about Kyoshi. Like, she wasn't, like, the most powerful avatar. For all we know, we don't know who the most powerful avatar is. What we know is there was once a combustion bending avatar. We've seen that before. We know, for all we know, each avatar could have done something just as powerful as her. And that's what's scary, is we don't know. Return from the hunt, I sense you are successful. Now hand over the jelly and be gone. I have important work to do. Today I'm strengthening the wards to protect the valley. I'm happy to do the work of maintaining them. Interesting. 5,000 gold. Hell yeah. There's more powerful ever who ever lived. To be honest, as you said, we don't know completely in every single story. Exactly. Like, if anything, I feel like each avatar is powerful in their own way. Aang was hugely spiritually powerful. But Korra had that resistance, but also drive, that made her an avatar who could fight in her own way, that made her strong. Where she was able to stand her ground and literally block this just pure spiritual power. Wan trapped Vaatu. Korra killed Vaatu. Because, let's say it's the same thing as the Avatar state with that. That means there's no more Dark Avatar. Because they are just dead. No more will come from that. If we're going by the lore similar to the Avatar. And that brings a whole new look into it of, well, that means we don't have to deal with Vaatu anymore. Or it's going to grow within inside the avatar, and the avatar is going to literally become balance itself. Like, Aang took on some of the craziest things too. Roku took on an entire volcano. But what we don't know is what every other avatar has done. Like, we know stuff about Yang Chen and her power. We know Karuk died so young because of the toll it took on his soul to fight all those spirits and stuff. And for all we know, Karuk could have been a immensely powerful, dangerous force. And we'd never know. And I think that's an important thing to think about that a lot of people I've noticed just don't think about. And it's sad because there's so many cool things that come from it when you look at each avatar and each story. Because while we don't know, what we do know is a whole different thing. Fortune teller, spirits are neutral. Not worth going to Skull Caverns. Good to know. But with the... Ooh, Monster Musk. Ooh, and some Maki rolls. Hell yeah. But, like, each of these avatars have so much power in them. We don't know how powerful they are. We don't know, like, where one person has bigger strengths than others in a lot of cases. For all we know, Aang might not even be the strongest spiritual avatar. Like, and it's such a weird conversation with the lack of knowledge we have. Like, there's instances where each avatar is strongest avatar at something. Like, just in general. Anywhere you look, there's always going to be one of those. Super meal. Interesting. I'm trying to remember what Alex likes. Because I really don't remember what Alex likes. He's somewhere down here. There he is. Salmon dinner, complete breakfast. So I need something from one of those, most likely. But, like, all those avatars and all these things they feel, do, etc., they stack up. And we know that they could talk to past lives, Korra being unable to. Same for Wan. Like, do we take that into account too is another thing of who was able to talk to their past lives and who wasn't able to during certain very difficult moments. Like, if Korra had past lives to talk to, she might not have had as much issue as she did going into Season 4, for all we know. Hell, she might have been able to get past all of that issue, if she still did. At least a lot easier, but we don't know. And that's kind of where you gotta make the distinction of, where's that line? Because that's always one of those things that you just need to ask yourself is, what is the line that we have to cross to become a truly powerful avatar? And, like, even then, the line that crosses, how much do the past lives actually affect the avatar and their avatar state? Because we don't know. Like, it may be a huge effect, or it may not be. And we wouldn't know for sure. And I think that's an important thing to think about, is what are they able to do and what aren't they able to do? Because we know avatars have different abilities, different powers, etc. We know that their abilities can range from easy to deal with to extremely difficult. But what we don't know is, what was each of their strengths? Like, we can go by what we know of, like, okay, they were really strong in this aspect, but, like, compared to all the other avatars, we don't know their strengths. Like, there's still some that just, we only know the name of, And most of them we don't know the name of. Like, I'm I know with like Karuk, Kyoshi, Yang Chen, Roku, Aang, Wan, and Korra, we know their story in some form, some of which we'd love to hear more about. And those are the ones that we know stuff about. There's still other ones that we've heard names of that I can't remember off the top of my head because they don't have anything attached to them. And I think that's one of the biggest things to think about is what led to what. And even then, there's also the theory of the next Avatar doing something that the last Avatar regrets. Like, and we don't know. Because I think another thing that a lot of people always misinterpreted was the whole thing of all the Avatars telling Aang to kill Ozai, but it's like, the only one who straight up said anything related to that was literally, like, between Yang Chen and Kyoshi, because Roku said to just be decisive. That doesn't mean kill Ozai. Karuk was talking about taking fate into your hands and stuff, like, and Kyoshi was talking about how justice will bring peace. And Yang Chen was the only one who was like, you must get rid of your, well, spiritual side there. And it's like, I think that's one of the biggest things that I, as a person, noticed that I noticed a lot of people didn't, is some of them I can see how they are interpreted that way, but I think it was less about that. Like, I mean, in all honesty, he was decisive during that final moment of the battle in, like, stopping Ozai and how he did it. He took fate into his own hands, and he did do justice to create peace. Even if it wasn't, like, by killing him. And I think that's a very important thing to look at. I feel like a lot more of the Avatars had some sort of, like, yeah, you're probably going to have to kill him, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was part of Roku who knew, hey, look, you're gonna have to decide this yourself and just be decisive. Like, I know in the books Roku got detached from Aang for a while because Aang just was pissed, but Aang promised Zuko that he'd kill him if he ever turned out like his father. And Roku was like, you need to be willing to stand on your side of the deal. And, yeah, that's a reasonable response. Like, because it was Zuko who asked him to. So it's not like it wasn't an irresponsible, crazy idea. It was something that Zuko asked for. In a lot of cases, like, I understand both sides of the argument. But I know for me, I'm someone who always looks at finer details with that type of stuff because I'm a nerd. But also, I find that type of stuff interesting. Okay, end of year, 12 o'clock sharp. Good to know. The Slammer. Fun. And bonk. There we go. But yeah, like, I am someone who's always, and I mean always, loved the Avatar series since I first watched it. And I look at a lot of stuff now, and there's some things I wish I could fix, but there's also things that I'm just like, I understand where some miscommunication happened here. And honestly, I'm excited for the movies that are apparently coming out. Like, I'd love to see more from the adult gang. And as much as some people don't want Azula to get redeemed, I think of all people, she's probably the only one who could be redeemed out of that group because she was 12, I believe, was her age. in the series. She was a 12-year-old who was manipulated by her father, lost her friends, went insane, and just had nothing left, and literally just went back to all she knew, even though it had failed her, and it broke her. Which is a very normal reaction. Like, especially, and a lot of people misdiagnose her with schizophrenia, and I'm just like, no, that's just psychosis. Whole different thing. Because it wasn't over a prolonged period of time, so you can't really diagnose schizophrenia for sure. Especially at that young of an age, too. It's a risky one. Same thing with BPD for borderline personality disorder. You need to be at least 18 to be diagnosed with that, usually. It's rare that you're diagnosed beforehand, due to many reasons. But it's one of those things where, like, you look at it from that kind of perspective and you start to realize, yeah, that was psychosis, or, yeah, that I understand why they can take that or do that, and I understand why it's a good idea. Like, of all people, Azula would be great as a redemption plot. Because in all honesty, all she needs is an actual person who cares and loves her. Like, we've seen that from Zuko a bit, and we know she knew about it in some form. And we know she has some care for Zuko in some form through multiple hints, even if she doesn't always mention it. But I feel like, of all people, Zuko and stuff like that are going to be the reason she's redeemed. But not, I don't feel like her redeem is going to be a full redemption, and more of she's now on neutral ground type thing with the gang, and will help them in some cases, but that's about it. That's the way I'm looking at it, is it will become more neutral ground where they're neutral to each other, they'll help each other if need be, but they're not enemies anymore. And if it does become more than that, cool. But I think she definitely has the possibility to be redeemed. Like, of all people, she definitely has that possibility. Plus, I feel like, because Zuko had Iroh, and without Iroh, Zuko never would have been able to redeem himself the way he did. He had to fail before he succeeded. Just how a lot of people have to redeem themselves through many things, from addiction to other many worse or better things in some cases. There's always that part of you that wants to go back for periods, and it's a struggle daily. And when you have someone who cares and is there for you, it makes it easier when you have someone to fight for. Or, and like, and that's just for addictions. Like, but when you're kind of raised on this, you can slowly change yourself to be better, but there's always going to be that part of you that remembers that and is going to be affected. And I think that could be a really cool plot point for them to explore if they don't already explore it more. Because of any person, I could totally see her having a very wonderful redeeming thing, because you could really put a lot into there about her own fears, and also how she's just repeated the cycle, and possibly even ending the cycle. That could bring a huge, and I mean huge, possibility to what we could be adding. Because I'd love to see that. Oh shit, can I even get into the Adventurers Guild now? Let's hope I can. But like, I feel like if she is to be redeemed, they need to play it smart. Fuck! I just missed Marlin. But of all people, Azula would be a very fun redeem for her. Like, I could see, like, I don't know about fun is the word, but for me it would be because I'm a nerd for that type of stuff. I'm a very nerdy person. But there's a lot that can be taken from her being redeemed that normally couldn't be from other people as well. And it could really bring home certain themes and ideas that they may want to express through this. And I think that could bring a whole new look to a lot of stuff. And maybe even possibility of more ways that change. Like, of all people, Ozai ain't gonna be redeemed. No way Ozai's going to redeem themselves, etc. That's a given. Like, you don't need to be a rocket scientist for that. But there's definitely that section where you need to question, can I? Will I? Won't I? Because it will add up. And I think that it will help as we kind of see more. Because we'll learn more about, like, Zuko and Azula if they decide to go that route. Because that's kind of what they've been pointing to. And I feel like her own distrust of people, too, will play into it. Especially if they try to redeem her. Her own distrust is going to be a huge component. Almost certainly. And I think that's a pretty interesting possibility that we could get. Is seeing her redeem herself by finally taking that step and just, okay, I need to trust someone. And Zuko would probably be the best to trust. And I think that would create a wonderful, just wonderful, like, story. Especially compared to what we are used to in Avatar. We'd see a lot more, most likely, through that. And I think that's what could bring a overall good redemption for Azula. Because, yeah, Azula is not going to be fully redeemed. And if she is, it's going to be a long process. So I haven't been here for the past, like, 10, 20 Family Matters. Pulling me away, I haven't been able to hear what you've been saying. Oh, don't worry about it. But I'm basically talking about how if anyone's going to get redeemed in the comics, it's gonna be Azula. Because, I mean, she was 12 in the series. And she was raised by a really abusive father who... It's been hinted at multiple times that Ozai was an abusive father to, especially Ursa as well. An abusive husband, like a bunch of other things. And I think there's a lot that could be gained from that in an actual, like, comic, because Azula would probably be next on that line. Like, with how Azula acts about certain things, I feel like we'd get a lot more from the comics, because even if she's not fully redeemed, she'd be great for neutral territory. Okay, yeah, I already did pet them. I couldn't remember for a second there. And I think it's a really fun idea. Because of all people, Azula could have the best possible redemption arc of any of the characters, in my opinion, for the comics. Like, in the comics, I could see her becoming a very interesting person. With her lack of trust to people, and so much more, I feel like that could stack up, over time, into a nice story. And I think that would be a very well done story for, like, how some people can start off being in repeating that cycle of abuse, but also being able to fix themselves and hopefully even end the cycle themselves. I think that could be a really useful, like, tool that they could even use if they so decide. Because, I mean, they got Azula right there, and because of how young she was, as well as many other reasons, I could see them using it to their advantage. And they've already made some hints, so I would not be surprised if they went for something like that. Because if anyone were to, it would be the Avatar team. I could totally see them doing that. Like, we already got Zuko, and we've seen that Zuko still cares about Azula in the comics. Ooh, Diamond. Fun. But we've also seen that there's parts of Azula that have horrible times trusting, but also questions things. And I feel like that could create more. Especially with Ursa now part of the story more, and being like in a place, as well as Iroh. I feel like a lot could be done with their what's left of their family dynamic. Because no matter what, they can't fix the past. But I could definitely see them doing something related to Ursa and Azula, because even Ursa, like, said straight to Azula in the comics that she was sorry, which really hit Azula if you look at the panel. And I think that would be so fun to, like, see them actually sit down and talk in the comics, like the three of them, about everything. And, like, I think that could create a really, even if it's not something they do on, like, comics, like, for sure, even if they do, like, a neutral redeem, or, like, enough where, like, she can talk to Ursa in the background, I think our brains can kind of fill in the rest in a way that would be believable. It just depends on how well they decide to do it. And because they've been hinting at it for enough, like, I mean, literally one of the comics is Azula in the Spirit Temple, and certain things, like, especially with it, because I haven't read that, and I think it's already come out. I don't remember if it's come out yet or not. When did I get a, when did I get a, when did I get this? It honestly looks kind of nice. I think I'll wear it. Boshi be looking dapper. But with Azula, I don't know if she'll be redeemed for sure, but with the stuff that the Team Avatar had hinted at and stuff, especially in the cookbook too, where there's a recipe from Azula, I could totally see them being on more neutral terms. Because there were certain things in the cookbook that they said was canon, from what I remember, and even then, even if it's not canon, I could totally see them using that as another frickin' hint, because it's not like they haven't done that before. Many times. Like, a lot of Avatar stories could really expand off it. And we just have to see. Either way, though, whatever comes of it, who knows? Just have to find out over time. Like, it's just one of the many things that we'll only know over a certain period of time when Team Avatar decides to go, yep, you were right, or nope, you were wrong. It's the only way we'll know for sure. I mean, hell, with the adult gang movie coming out, I would not be surprised if we got more of Azula in that movie, because I could totally see her being, even if she's not redeemed by that time in the story, if she does show up, I could totally see her being at least a villain for the story, or some form of antagonist. And if not that, who knows? I just know that whatever they have planned with Azula, there's something coming up, and redemption is the most possible from a lot of the hints they have given. And whatever happens, I'm just excited to see. Because I know there's some really fun possibilities. Like, I always liked Azula as a character, and I think her character really is, like, unique in its own little ways. But especially with what Zuko went through, etc., I could see, of all people, Zuko being the one to reach her, if they were to. Like, because we've seen enough to hint towards it. And if it's a fake out, it's a fake out. Either way, I'm just excited. I know, one thing I do want to play on stream one day when I get my PC fully built for my desktop, I really want to play, frick, what's the name of the game? My brain just completely shattered in on itself. Because I did Infinite Craft yesterday. What was the game's name? I remember it was like this crafting game. Potion Craft, that's what it is. Where you basically craft potions and, like, help different people. I think that could be a really fun little game, because it's kind of like semi-puzzle based in its own little ways, and I think that could be fun. Like, letting chat decide if we're going to do evil or good. But either way, I still think it could be fun. Because whether we are good or evil, we'll still make money in-game. So, letting chat decide if we choose the more evil paths or not could be fun. Start growing people's schnozzes. Who knows? Surprise! Your schnoz is now 20 feet long! Jesus Christ, my nose! These are the things my brain just thinks about, like, out of nowhere. Like, it's not an uncommon thing. I've had weirder thoughts, so take that as you will. Okay, so it's the 20th in-game? We have till the 25th? I could give Alex, like, a universal loved gift. Honestly, that wouldn't be the worst idea. But if I'm gonna give Alex a gift, I need to think what gift. Because there's a possibility with these gifts. Ooh, Queen of Sauce! Pumpkin pie! Snowing tomorrow. Spirits are neutral. Okay. And hardwood. Might as well do a few of these. So 20 iridium ore, 20 coal, 10 pieces of hardwood, maple syrup, amethyst, and then Lewis's shorts. So I need amethyst, 10 hardwood, I definitely don't have the iridium, but I do have the 20 coal. Then I can check to see what the traveling cart has. Also, I love the golden scythe look. It's just so nice. Put that away. Is it a start of a new gifting week? Yes, it is. I'm excited to get to 8 hearts with this wizard. Because if I can get to 8 hearts, then I can buy a bouquet. And with a bouquet, I can become their partner. And if I become their partner, then I can become their husband. Yes. Perfect. I will become magical. Jokes aside, though, I don't know. I am excited, though, to see what we get from the wizard in terms of, like, heart events and shit. Because there's some really good possible ones. Oh, let's just hope the traveling cart has something useful, at least. 50-50, honestly. That's what I've noticed. It's 50-50, usually. Probably a bit lower, but who knows. Stir fry, vegetable medley, sandfish, maple bar, dark throne. I wonder. I technically could use this to try and figure out what Alex loves, but I don't think that's gonna work out. You think he likes stir fry? I don't know. If Alex does like... Oh, there's the wizard. Hi, wizard. Oh, wizard. Ah, that's some beautiful... Oh, we're at 8 hearts. Doing well today, Boshi. Glad to hear it. I'm heading into the forest to forage for ingredients later. I'm actually really excited to see more from the wizard. Like, I like the wizard as a character. I think he's pretty sick. You know, I could probably look up like how I find each of the heart events for the wizard, because I think that would be kind of important. But I know I'd need to go onto the wiki, and I don't want to spoil stuff for myself, so I'd have to be pretty careful when reading. Like, I could leave it to a poll, but I don't know. I might do it, I might not. I have to think. Oh, Emily! What's my hearts with Emily? Not enough to get into her bedroom. Emily! Exit! I probably won't see her anytime soon, though. At least I can do stuff. I believe I should be able to buy bouquets from Pierre soon, if not now, because I have enough hearts with the wizard. So that should be useful at least. Like, just having hearts with the wizard is gonna help either way. Oh, I need to give it to Emily, but I still need to go in here. Dang it. And boom. There's your 20 go. Tell me, Martin, do you like winter root? A gift? Thanks! Sometimes I take the bus here to check out the books at the library. That guy with the goatee doesn't talk much. Yeah, no, he really doesn't. But he's still a nice guy, don't worry. Okay, let's see. Do you think Claire likes crystal fruit? Oh, for me? Thank you. Claire is shivering. Hello, sorry, cold. Morris, you need heating for her. Seriously. Unlivable. Irredeemable. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, hi, Andy. Do you like this? Thanks for the gift, farmer. 1 heart. Never seen you during worship hours on Sunday. You don't believe in yoga, do you? It's less that I don't. It's less about not believing in yoga versus I always forget that there's that. Bouquet. I just don't care. I really am more someone who, like, in real life especially, I'm someone who cares more about, like, just pleasing the spirits of the world. Because, let's be honest, I don't want to be on their bad side. Like, as a person, I do think about it, I just am not. My husband almost set the house on fire last night with one of his science experiments. One of his beakers exploded and sent a fireball into the rafters. Thank Yoba, I used fire-resistant lacquer when I built the place. Here's your hardwood. Oh, you brought it! I know I can always count on you, Boshi. This wood is perfect, exactly what I need. Thanks. Hi, Susan. Almost time to start preparing for next year. Oh, it definitely is. So if I want to upgrade my house, I need 50k and a lot of hardwood. Farm buildings. Okay, I need 10,000 more plus some wood and stone. Just trying to remember the exact cost of stuff. I've actually debated getting the horse. Fish pond, green algae. Okay. Good to know. A wizard! I also can collect this. Yay, money! Okay. So... if we're gonna make friends with Claire, I just need to figure out what her frickin' loved gifts are. And I've debated looking at the wiki for that. A squid to Penny. I don't think I have any squid other than the midnight one, and I know that's completely different. Has Emily left her house yet? I doubt it, but maybe she will be accessible. Yes, she is. Oh, my favorite stone, you're so sweet, huh? It's from who? Oh, you got it at Clint's. Well, I don't care where you got it. It's so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, poor Clint. Honestly, I don't give a fuck what happens to Clint. I once dated Emily, and he just doesn't care. He will want your girl. Frickin' Clint. It's always Clint this, Clint that. Hello, Monty. Thank you. Hey there, it's good to see you. Feel free to visit us anytime. Thank you. You found lucky purple shorts. Better return these to Lewis. No, I'm not returning those to Lewis. Supply shop. Oh, I always forget how expensive they are. Yeah, auto grabbers are expensive. So he said later today in game he would be going into the forest to forage. So I imagine he is probably if he's not in his house, then he is somewhere in the forest. Oh, wizard! I have brought something to show my romantic interest. Oh, wizard. Oh? Ah, Boshi, I confound it. Stop it, you. Oh, this is just cute. Wizard! Ramatosis magic! I was trying to cast a spell that would help me commune more with the sprites of the forest and... ow. And it seems to have... stop that! It seems to have somewhat backfired. Somewhat. Boshi, would you be so kind as to pick that spell book and read the 3 lines at the bottom of page 53? This is so fucking funny. Oh. Aww. Ah, thank you very much. Now, little one, tell us, which part of the forest do you hail from? Oh my god. The Junimo tells you and Resmodius about its home in the distant part of a forest. For a little while, the wizard is especially interested in hearing about the lines of power near their home. Eventually, the Junimo decides to head home, and Resmodius dismisses it with another spell. Bye, little buddy! I like him. Now that's all taken care of, tell me the truth. Was I wholly indignified? Were you tempted to laugh? Never crossed my mind. I'm not entirely sure I believe you, but I appreciate you trying to spare my feelings. It's hard not to laugh a little. Well, I think in the future, instead of trying to summon the sprites to come to me, I should probably go into the forest and find them myself. Now that I've recovered a little, I believe I'll do some exploring. Keep this one to yourself, won't you, Boshi? I don't want to become too much of a laughing stock. That was adorable. I'm sorry, but that was fucking adorable. Seems he's home? Maybe? Yes. You want to get more serious. I feel the same way. I'm kinda nervous, aren't you? I really don't know where the spell went wrong. I suspect the forest sprites don't follow the same rules as you and I. I'm happy now. Yee! Boyfriend! I'm getting married to the wizard. Soon. Oh! Palm fossil. That doesn't look like a hand. So if I remember correctly, I can trim this with like a gold bar and wear it. Because I'd love to wear these lucky purple shorts. Because that would just be funny as hell. I hope I can get another pair, because if I can't, that's just sad. If I can, cool. Because I could do so much mischief with it. Like, think of all of the mischief I could get up to. So if I remember correctly, I need the pants. I want to make sure I do this right so it doesn't destroy them outright. Okay, so it's gold bar if I remember correctly. I'm double checking this on my phone. Lucky purple shorts. Let me pull up the wiki real quick. Wait, what? Recurring Easter egg. So, giving his lucky purple shorts while visiting Ginger Island caused him to wear them as beach attire for 28 days. Interesting. Tailoring with a gold bar, yes. Trimmed lucky purple shorts by placing a staircase into the player's pants slot. What? Okay, I need to try that. I don't believe that. Oh my god, it's real. Oh my god. I think I have found my new favorite thing I never knew. Oh my god. It's fucking beautiful. They're freaking gold trimmed. Okay, that has officially made my day so much better. I'm in love. You know, this looks similar to me in real life, except, you know, shorts and short sleeves in real life during the time it's just storming or frickin' freezing out there. And everyone looking at me like I'm insane. Feels about right. Perfect. Now I can put a pumpkin into that keg. And it's looking alright here. So, if I'm gonna get a yam... Do I have the yams in here? Or did I sell them on accident? Basic fertilizer, I might have accidentally used them, which would suck. Because if I did, that means I don't have them and I need them. Just another thing to add to my list, I guess. I mean, I can always get it from like a Dougie or something, I guess. Hi, doggo. Scared off one crow. Encountered none. Encountered none. None. How have you not encountered any? Probably because I moved it, didn't I? Same for that guy. Yeah, that's fair. Um, so now that the wizard is my partner in game, I can give him one more gift this week. And I gotta wait till it's spring 3rd if I'm even gonna try and get it, but I need to have better friendship. And then of course I have the Feast of the Winter Star. You know, I'm gonna use the chance to look up Alex's loved gifts, real quick in game. Because I don't remember them. Alex Stardew Valley. And sleep for the night. So those are his. So the gifts we have are his loved gifts. He likes eggs, except for void eggs. Okay. So. Now that I have that. Oh, my nose. Itchy. So, I'm trying to think. What do you think Claire likes? Because she's another person we need to think about. Because there's the universal likes, like apricot, tea, and stuff. But I don't know. I'm just trying to think what each character likes. Gosh, I have so many different things I need to think about with that. Spirits are really happy today? Cool. Yay. I don't even know if I'm ready for Skull Cavern. I literally just did that. Bite me, Pierre. Okay, so... Can I even make it? Do I even have the recipe for it? For any of them? Dish of the Sea, Roots Platter, Mixed Berry Pie, Mushroom Berry Rice, Frog Legs. I don't. Well, that's not good. If need be, I can always do an egg, so, like, it's not a complete loss. I just need to be smart about it. I could technically go for a universal love, if need be. Even if I don't like it. Also, I keep forgetting I could have totally made a mayo machine by now. How do I make those? Stone, wood, okay. Let's make a mayo machine. Let's make 3 of them. And boop, 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 boop. You know what? Let's make more. Let's make 5 in total. I think that will be pretty useful because then we can start making mayonnaise today. Which should hopefully help with just our costs overall and making money since I do artisan goods. Okay, so... let's start with the duck eggs. Make mayonnaise out of that. I should also probably clear out those trees down there. God, there's so much going through my head right now because I know because one thing I haven't really mentioned through the stream is that it's gonna probably be a shorter stream today. Probably. It just depends. Either way, though, I do hope everyone, like, is enjoying this so far. And if you aren't, I am sorry. But I do hope you have wonderful days nonetheless. But yeah, taking down all these trees is gonna help. Because it just... oh, sorry, hit my mic. It just means I'm gonna have more space, more things, etc. Either way, I do know I enjoy this at least. And boop. Let's see. Mahogany. So once we get all these like chopped down and stuff, like that are actually grown from the mahogany side, I'm gonna go back, check the mayonnaise. If they're not done, I'll come back, do this. Boom, boom, bang. We'll just have to see what goes from there. But yeah, like, at least we're getting hardwood and stuff, which we do need if we want to upgrade our house. We could give a gift to the wizard today. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Oh shoot, I just realized something. We still haven't checked the board yet today. We can do that now. But, since we're dating the wizard as well, we'll be able to see more, hopefully. Especially now that, like, oh my gosh, the wizard's your boyfriend? I wonder if that'll get any, like, special dialogue from Caroline. Because Caroline and the wizard, have done things before. I'll say that. Who am I? But, who knows? Maybe he'll have the courage to go in and talk to Pierre about seeds. Jokes aside, though. Oh, wizard! Ah, it's imbued with potent arcane energies. Thank you. Be useful for my studies. Are you close to Abigail? I wish I knew how to approach her to get to know her better. We probably shouldn't discuss it, Boshi. Sorry for bringing it up. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Abigail's his daughter, meaning... Wait. Does that mean... Oh, God. I'll have a daughter if I marry him. Hi, stepdaughter. Welcome to the family. You could say I'm a step up from your original one. Sorry. I'm already ready with the dad jokes. Don't worry. I have so many bad dad jokes I could tell. Like, there's a reason my friends are like, oh, you'd be a great dad. You make enough dad jokes already. Junk. And... Oh, hi, Penny. Ooh, a broken CD. I will use that. Let us see what today's quest is. Seek extremely rare goop. Ooh, bugs. I believe I'll be able to get a new type of thing from Willy. It's either, I think, no, wild bait I thought comes from Linus. Because I remember the scene where you hear this weird squashing sounds when you go into his tent. And it was really weird. Made me uncomfortable. You know, normal things. But, yeah, the machine should be done. Good, we got some duck mayo. Put that in there, and we will grab 5 large eggs. And then we can put our axe back to use and take down these last trees. And then tomorrow in game, we will work towards that bug quest, which won't be too bad. I can literally just do like the same floors of the mines for a bit and just kill a bunch of bugs. That should work out. I also need to check my progress on some of those Monster Slayer quests, because that would probably be a good idea. I know Pepperexes are not near it at all. Slimes were pretty close last I checked, I believe. I think we already finished insects. I don't know where we were in terms of dust sprites. Me trying to think. Because there's a lot of things that, like, I don't remember everything about. So, forgive me on that. I also want to grab a duck mayo when I go to the saloon. I also want to try and make better friends with Marlin, so I'm going to grab like a diamond, I guess. Let's hope he likes diamonds. Because if he doesn't, well, that's gonna suck. Those Crystallariums will be done soon. If I remember correctly, it will be midweek. My game is going well. I hope you're well today, Hazel. Hope you are having a wonderful day yourself. Welcome in onto the stream. Oh, Marlin, where are you? I'm here to give you some diamond. Thanks, I'll find some use for this. 1 heart. Doing well, Boshi? Let me know if Gil can do anything for you. Okay. Okay, so... Void Spirits we got a bit. Bats are close. Duckies are surprisingly close. We're getting close on quite a few of these at least. Snore, what can I do with you? Galaxy Sword, Galaxy Hammer, Galaxy Dagger. What's the dagger like? I lose some damage, but I gain some crit chance and weight. And I lose some speed. I don't know if I want to lose the speed is the thing. But, the game's going pretty well. I know I'm pretty fine, too. Right now we're just trying to make friends with a bunch of people, for the most part. We got a Juicy Bug quest. We're near finishing with Winter. Our secret gift is to Alex, so we need to figure out what we're going to give him. Just some basic stuff, for the most part. I wonder who would want this Snow Yam. Maybe Gus will like the Snow Yam. You know what? Maybe Penny. Thanks, this looks nice. On the 25th, we'll be having the Feast of the Winter Star. It's one of our favorite events. It's supposed to be a time to show gratitude for all the good things in your life, but most people just use it as a time to relax and exchange gifts. Did you see the snowman I built? Which one? Okay. Hi, Gus. I'm not here for you. I'm here to put the duck mayonnaise into the box. Olive oil. Ah, so the box moved too. Good. Pinky Lemon. I gotta say. Oh, bunches of people today. Hi, cold, isn't it? Why are you laughing? Oh, wait! I'm wearing these shorts! I love the way everything looks like it's covered in fresh snow. I'm wearing trimmed shorts. I forgot about that. Well, technically they were staircases. It was a staircase, so... Honestly... Can you blame me? Pinky Lemon. Okay. We still need to figure out what Alex wants. If Marnie's gonna always laugh at me, I might go back to the farmer's pants. Oh shit, I could have totally planted this. Where do I even want to plant it? Shit. I guess I'll plant it over here, I guess? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Perfect! No, I think this is a good place to start stuff. So we'll put it here, and we'll just kind of grow some over here. Right behind the coop. And I can put this away. And we'll see how much I make from that. Okay. We're close to the Feast of the Winter Star. Tomorrow in game we go to the mines. Get all that bug meat for Willy. I don't think we can gift the wizard anymore, despite them being our boyfriend. Because 2 gifts per week. I think that only works for spouses. Still haven't met Krobus. We need to from what we've seen, we need to become friends with Marlin. What else? Oh, we got mail. Oh, thank you, Marnie. I actually will take that. Hay is so useful in winter. Like, dang. At least I can feed the chickens now, too. 5 more eggs to put into these. Then I can put some hay back into these guys as food bowls. Quack. There's the other egg. And I can put this back. And now I got 2 more eggs I can add to my list. And we can sell the mayonnaise. Boom. We're actually getting pretty close in terms of, like, the money we need for, house upgrade. As well as if we want to get a deluxe coop. Which might not be a bad idea. Because then I could get rabbits. And rabbits' feet are amazing! Especially in this game. I believe it is 10? Or is it 20 where it starts? 15. Okay, so it like starts about here. Yep. Okay, time to look for bugs. Oh, hi, Dougie. The yam! The one yam we needed. Good thing we got it. And those are dead. Let's see. More Dougies. Fun. More bugs? Mayhaps? It does bug me we haven't found any bugs. Baha. Baha. Sorry, that's a bad joke. Let's see. Yeah, we need quite a few things. It's literally just down to these last things. We just need to get lucky with bugs. Just hope we can get a lot of bug meat. Like, that's all I can really do. Take that out. Bonk. And let's just keep going this way. Bonk. 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 Okay, that should be all of them. Carrot. Let's see. I'll just do this. Dang it. Nothing? Okay, good. More slimes. Ooh, amethyst. I'll take that at least. I just gotta hope for more bug meat. I know there's a chance for us to get that bug thing, which might not be a bad idea. Well, speak of the devil, a bug. Bugs! Let's hope we can get more, though. We're gonna need a lot of bug meat. And we're only at 4 of 100. Just gotta hope. Gotta pray. Let's see if we can actually do this. And bonk. 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 More bug meat. Perfect. Ooh, more bugs for meat. Meow. There we go. Oh, hi, crab. Ooh, secret note. Oh. Fun. Interesting. Definitely not something I have seen before. Definitely. And bonk. Come on. Give me that ladder. I need a ladder so bad. I do hope everyone is having at least a okay day today in this fine atmosphere, I guess. Me just trying to think. Um, hmm. There we go. Yeah, literally, this is just gonna be the boring type of grind, as much as I hate it, on doing it on stream. We just need the bug meat. So, yay! Bug meat. Oh my gosh. Bug meat. Well, at least this floor was easy. So it could be worse. Oh shit, we got an ancient seed. Nice. Bonk. 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 Did I mention bonk? Maybe a bonk or two? Any more bugs? Dead. Ooh, more bugs. Just what I need. I will take that jade, though. Every bit counts, after all. We're only at 20 bug meat. We need 100 if we're gonna do this. I will kill the slimes, though, because they still count towards our total. So it's not a complete waste of time to do that. Oh, there's me trying to get to my sword and failing spectacularly. Actually, is there any Duggies? Yes! Nope. Ooh, Ruby! Hi, slime. Hi, slime number 2. Hey, at least we're getting stuff. Just gotta hope to get more bugs in this floor. Bonk. And... bonk. Ooh, more bugs. Good. I need quite a few of them. Every bug counts. No matter how small. I need their meat. All fresh and wriggly. Good old wriggly fresh bug meat. Thank God that did not block me, because that would have sucked if it did. Dead. And bonk. Honestly, I don't mind those bugs whenever I'm doing these types of challenges for the thing, because it just means I get it done quicker. Bonk. And bonk. By the way, did you guys hear about... Are you guys excited? Well, not hear about. More like, are you guys excited for the Pokemon Presents on the 27th? I know I am, personally, because I'm excited to see what comes of it. Plus, I like making theories about stuff, and I have a theory about something, and I want to see... Ooh, good! This is perfect. I could totally farm this floor. Because if I farm that floor, that could be really nice. But that'd be boring. But now I know which floor to farm for now. Ooh! Jade. How fancy. Dead. Okay. Rock crab. Bonk. Okay. So, let's see. Any more? I'll still take this box. Ooh, wood. Still useful. Bonk. Okay. I will take the copper. Thinking about it, more copper is not a bad idea. Grabbing it while I'm still here. Not the worst thing in the world. I just need to think about what I'm going to do with all of it. Okay, so I'm going to need to go both ways, I think. Okay, this is a perfect place to just use one of these. And thank you. Perfect. Even if it's one, it's still a chance. Every chance at getting bug meat is a new chance for redemption. At least to me. And bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I love the Mines music so much. It's just so good. Honestly, all of Stardew's music is good in some form. Oh, my sinuses. I can feel them, and it just hurts, because it's annoying. For those of you who don't have bad allergies when it goes into spring, please switch places with me. I would be forever grateful. I hate allergies. Oh! Interesting. Now, I forget you can get these floors. Bonk. Bonk. And... there we go. Let's see. Ooh, bug! Bonk. I see more. And bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. We are at 60 of 100 already. That is awesome. Anything over here? Just some slimes. Cool. I will say, I am so glad that we are getting lucky with this bug meat right now. It's always nice when you get lucky the first day and get over 50. Like, if you get more than 50, or 50 in general, you're pretty lucky, in my opinion. Especially on your first day doing this, because sometimes I won't even get, like, 20, it feels like. Like, sometimes it's just so bad when it comes to luck. And that could just be me and my luck, but, yeah. Let's check down here. Any bug? No, but I will take the copper. As I completely miss. I will say, though, these purple shorts trimmed with gold be looking dapper. You know, I'm looking a lot more purple than blue unintentionally, despite being Boshi. Yep. Leave the mine. Go back to 20. Infested with monsters. Oh, it's bugs this time. Perfect. Ooh! I also got my Dougie goal. Nice. It's always nice when you get more goals. We've gotten some goals done today, and that is awesome. Getting a goal done is always awesome. Especially in this game, when some of the goals are just so annoying to get. I'm not going to say any names, but there's a certain goal I'm thinking of. Frickin', oh my god, it haunts me. Like, I don't know if I want to play that game ever again. I prefer Junimo Kart over frickin' Prairie King. Oh my god, that just... like, I can just hear it in my head whenever I even think of it. Because of how long I spent trying to frickin' learn and play just to get the frickin' no-hit the entire game. And I did it, but it sucked. It sucked a lot. It sucked a lot. And I did that way before I even did Joja. And that was before I even did, like, ever did a modded Stardew thing. Gosh. Look where we are now, playing modded Stardew. Still hating on Joja. I have 100% complete, in terms of achievements. And the Prairie King still haunts me to this day. I'll take the bug meat. I know I'm gonna pass out, but I honestly just don't give enough of a care. Bunk, and bunk, and bunk. Always good to bonk things. You know, sometimes I've seen rock crabs that actually will look natural, but most of the time they don't, and it's just like, aww, that's boring. That's how it feels. So, let's see. I don't think I'm gonna make it to my house, but if I do... Nope, I didn't. I at least made it to my farm. So that's a plus. Critical strikes are deadlier or special... Ooh. I'm gonna go Desperado. Just go for those. Make sure it just always kills. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Big yawn. Okay, tomorrow is the festival. Ooh, perfect luck. Take these. I'm gonna wait for the others to be done. Yeah, fuck you, Joja. I still haven't figured out what I'm gonna give Alex, but I got an idea. Oh, Artisan. Nice. And boop. And boop. And... Gosh, I have a lot of random shit. Also, I think I kind of want the blue back. Dwarf Scroll will go here. Put these over here. Huh. I can feel my nose just itching. Ah. I hate allergies so much. I think they're one of the most annoying things to have. Because, unlike normal things, like seasonal allergies, just, you're never going to escape them no matter what you do. And it sucks because I'm also allergic to cats, and multiple of my D&D group members have cats. So it's like, yay. But it could be worse. It really could be. Okay, I'm just gonna grab 100 bug meat from my thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I throw it out and just... Nope, it doesn't work. Well, I'll at least drop this off over in front of Willie's. But, yeah. I think what I'm going to end up giving Alex is literally just like a diamond or something. If not a diamond, I'm just going to straight up give him, like, one of the universal loves. It really just depends. Because if I can get some good, like, friendship with more people, that wouldn't be the worst idea. Plunk. Okay. So after we drop this off at Willie's, we go back into the mines, and we try to get the last remaining bug meat. Lots of spots I can hoe up. Maybe one day. Hi, Willie. There we go. Excuse me? Okay, cool. So, had 74. We need another 26. So this should not take too long. Hopefully. If it's anything like yesterday in game, we will be finished with it like that. And, God, I am a yawning I am yawning a lot. But if it is anything like yesterday in game, that should help. Bonk. 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 Ooh. Boxes galore. Hello there, bug. Bonk. I love bonking. It's fun. You know, I still need to fix more of, like, there's some stuff I have been working on, like, in the background, just, even if you don't notice it, there's a lot more that I've been working on in the background with AutoMod, and, like, customizing it better, because I have it set so, like, most links, are just auto-blocked except certain ones, but I need to figure out how I can just set it so, like, um, only mods and I can use links, because that's what I want to do. It just depends. Might take some time. It's a very annoying thing to figure out, but I'm starting to slowly figure stuff out with AutoMod and how it works, especially with Stream Elements. Honestly, I find it easier with Stream Elements. Is that all of the Dougies? Good. But yeah, Stream Elements definitely helps with that. And down. Bonk. I'll take the emerald. Let's see. And bonk. There we go. I'll kill this slime as well. Any bug down here? No. Yeah, if I'm gonna find all of this bug meat, it's probably gonna take quite a bit. But at least once we do, then we don't need to worry about the quest anymore. Bonk. And when we don't have to worry about it anymore, that will be great. I will take this bug, though. I will also take this, and... Give me your meat. Thank you. You know, that sounds a lot weirder when you say it out loud of, give me your meat. You know, maybe there's some merit to not saying certain things. Nah. God, that was satisfying. That's one thing I do like about when you get to insta-kill a bunch of enemies. You always get that satisfying sound of, like, multiple enemies dying, but it's so much better with the bug enemies. Because it's just so... Something about that splat is so nice. And I don't know why. I guess it's just a good splat. Thank you. Take that. Ooh! This is mainly slimes, but still. Let's see. It's a shame it's slimes, but... Could be worse. Could be worse. Could just be an empty floor. Now that would suck. And bonk. Bonk. So, okay, let's see. For those of you who have not really paid much attention to certain things, I don't know if you've heard about it, but, oh my god, my brain just blanked again. God. I hate days like this where my, brain just blanks on random shit mid, like, speaking about it. Or, like, right when I'm about to speak about it. It's so annoying, and I know why my brain does it. Doesn't make me hate it any less. Hey, Ziggy. No, you don't need to shake me. Don't worry. But yeah, I have been working a bit behind the scenes. I still need to fix a few things with AutoMod. In terms of D&D, I haven't really done much work on it, but from the looks of it, one of the sessions might just fall the day after my birthday. So that'll be something. I don't know if I'm going to stream on my birthday or not, but if I do, I'm probably going to just play a game I enjoy on that day. Probably like just one of those games that I really enjoy or want to play, and that's if I stream. It'd probably be Minecraft, honestly, because I've been really enjoying that recently. And I'd probably replace one of the Minecraft streams with Stardew, so just means an earlier Stardew for that week. Just depends. I'll have to look at it in the future. It really just depends if I have my full PC built or not. But yeah, oh my god. Where is this ladder? Like, what the fuck? There is, like, no ladders. Oh. Well, that's awkward. I don't want to miss repeatedly. Okay. More bugs. That's always nice. I'm definitely going to have to redo the levels a few more times, but this is what I mean by, like, yesterday we were incredibly lucky with all of those bugs and the bug meat we got, because holy shit. Like, you can already see today that, like, in terms of bug meat, we are not getting a lot at all. Like, just in general. It's so annoying when you just can't get it because you're just really unlucky. Okay. Bugs. Might as well just... There we go. Bonk, bonk. 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 Oh, thank God we're done. And we can just take the rest back and go home. Yay! Book. Fun. Holly. I will take that. Always nice and useful. Okay, time to put away a bunch of shit. And then tomorrow in game, I'll collect all of that forage. Put that away. Put those away. Put that away. Those away. Of course, these need to go away. And this. And we got a bunch more geodes to add to our list. You know, I always wondered why the moderation stuff doesn't show on, like... It's funny because there are certain people I know are modded, but it doesn't show the sword next to them, and I need to figure out why it doesn't. Like, that's something that I have always found annoying. Hi, Santa. Bye, Santa. You think he likes cookies? Just saying. You think? You think he likes whiskey, though? No, that's another question. But, yeah, that's something that I find weird. And I need to see if it's something that I have turned off on accident, or what. It's gonna snow tomorrow. Oh yeah, the digging. Fun. Okay, we're gonna have a big harvest today. The good thing about this is we don't need to worry much. Spring, I will just need to do a lot of cleanup either way, so... Jesus. So many. At least I'm getting all these cleaned up slowly, so that's a plus. Honestly, cookie flavored whiskey does not sound like a bad idea. I wouldn't be surprised if that already exists, though. Just gotta find the right people. And the right places. In a lot of cases. At least that's what I've found. You just gotta know who to talk to and where to get it. Like, and even then, there's also the thing of, like, if you make your own, there's a lot of stuff that you need to do about, like, legal stuff. Especially if you're trying to sell your whiskey. Oh, God, that's gonna suck. Like, if you're making any form of alcohol, you need to have, like, certain permits and stuff if you're gonna sell it. If you're not, it's a whole nother story, but there's, like, certain limits. And it's very convoluted to me. Because I don't understand any of that. Bonk. Ooh, rusty spur. You could say I'm a little rusty with it. Okay, so. 260. I think that's enough. Fiber and wood. As I miss it twice. 41. And I'm out of fiber. So I will just sell the rest as is. Except for this frickin' spur. I'm gonna put that in there. And we'll get a lot of money after today. Okay, so with all that sold. No, I'm not gonna give him the pants. I think I'm gonna give him the pearl. I think he'll like the pearl more. Think. Don't know for sure. Oh, hi! Can't say that I know too much about Pelican Town. Sorry, I should be going. Wait, before you go, take this crocus I just picked up. Thank you! 2 hearts, yes! Oh, I picked up 2. ... Claire is edging away from you. Sorry. The fact that she has to work on Christmas, though, is so annoying. Like, that just sounds very annoying. Working on Christmas. Especially if it's, like, not something you can, do anything about. Most of these are done. I'm gonna wait till they're all done before I replant and stuff. But with all of these pumpkins, this is gonna get crazy. And eventually I do want to give them better fertilizer, but that will be a future thing. You ever wonder if, like, there were certain people who, like, when it comes to Christmas, they just sit there and don't speak? Do you ever have that one person? Do you ever wonder if they, like, want to be there? And if they do want to be there, you ever wonder if maybe they're waiting for someone to talk to them? Because that's usually me. I join in, but I don't think I'm up. You are always welcome, Linus. Don't you dare say you're not, because you are. Dear Legend of Winter Star. No thank you. Suit yourself. Good afternoon. I'm still upset I didn't win the ice fishing competition. You weren't even... What a beautiful tree. I will take these ornate windows. I'll take a houseplant. These are all so nice looking, though. Ooh, I've had too much nog. I've met some people who believe in spirits and magic, but me, I've never seen anything. I couldn't be explained by science. Wait till he finds out about the Junimos. I'm thankful there's no medical emergencies this year. Don't say that until it's over. Take it from me, don't say that. Gus was just telling me about his artisan candy canes. I think he had too much cinnamon nog. It's fine art making candy canes. You really got to search far and wide for the best ingredients. They aren't easy to come by these days. I usually use Fern Island ring fruit for my premier canes, you know, but I can't beat the bright red coloring, and it's all natural. Oh, you want to know my secret to my deluxe double my double canes? Okay, but you gotta promise, absolutely secrecy. Whisper, it's a drop of vanilla with white candy to complement the cherry flavor. Of course, peppermint candy canes are the standard, and I always make a healthy batch of those as well. Hey, you look like you're falling asleep. Are you okay? Why, hello, Boshi. It's chilly, isn't it? All these happy families, but for me, it's just another lonely year. That sucks. Boshi, are you hoping to find another spirit tree? A spirit! I see. Wouldn't it be great gifts? I hope there's a new camera for me under the tree. A feast for some stupid star. Humbug. Oh my, aren't you cold, dear? I'm freezing. I'll pass up Alex for now. It's not a good time of year for a diet. I'm thankful for my guitar and my skateboard. Oh, and my family, I guess. Hi, Boshi. Best part about today is the free food and drink. Don't care much about the gift given. He loved the gift I gave him. I knew he'd appreciate it. Aww. Welcome to the Feast of the Winter Star. Today is the time to be thankful for this year's good fortune. Forget your worries for a day and relax. Merry Winter Star, dear. Isn't it wonderful how happy everyone is on a day like this? I wonder if I should give them the gift now. Timing is everything. I give Joja gift cards to anyone lucky enough to receive them. Ugh. Merry Winter Star, Mr. Boshi. Hiya, Boshi. You're welcome to join our family table if you need company. Spending time with family is tiring sometimes. I'll probably get another tool set this year. Pack a plate full of turkey, mashed potatoes, greens, and some rolls. You eat it all in one sitting. Wash it down with an apple cider. Delicious. Gus really outdid himself. Oh, presents! Can we open presents now? That is a very kid answer, not gonna lie. And of course, Alex. Pearl? Oh, so it's you! Ah, a Pearl, thanks! I don't know why I made his voice that for some. Oh, it's Emily this year. Oh no, I told her I want shoes. Now I feel bad. Honestly, there's a lot of things. I don't usually ask for stuff when it comes to like Christmas and stuff. Hey, Boshi, I'm your secret gift giver this year. Here, open it. Ooh, wine. I actually don't mind wine. You received a wine. It's not much, but I hope you like it. I love it. It is great. Ding 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 dun 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 dun. Okay. Have I talked to Pete? I've only gotten Pierre's thing. My sales figures have been phenomenal lately, thanks to the Feast of the Winter Star. Boy, holidays are good for business. I wonder if I could invent some new ones. It's not that simple, Pierre. If only you knew how truly painful it gets. There's a reason more holidays don't come easy. Okay, do I need these? No. And bonk. And then I have these nice little dividers and other things. I can't put it there, but I will put it. Here's a pretty nice place. And then I can do a bit of messing. I got that window. So I want one ornate window over here. Then I will put one over here. For now, I'm going to put this here. Then I can put the geode down there. I can do this. Can I put them? Okay. Then I can have the nice ornate window. And this goes behind the bear a bit. You could say it's partially bearable. And we sleep for the night on the Feast of the Winter Star. Oh! A witch! Well, we're gonna get a void egg at least. Merry Christmas to me. Well, Merry Winter Star. Oh yes, look at all of that money. Perfect. Always nice when you get that. I'm honestly happy. Clint's birthday and then Sophia's birthday. Cool. This houseplant, on the other hand, I think I am going to keep it right here. Weather report. It's gonna be sunny tomorrow, you say? How's the fortune? Oh, not too good, not too good. And... albacore. Oh yeah, I forgot about that existing. Either way, let's get some more mayo done. 1, 2, and... oh my god. 3 more. Perfect. And we should also now have a void egg. Bargok? Bargok? Quack. And of course, void egg. There we go. That should start its brewing. You know, that's a weird way to call it. Thinking about it now, that's kind of weird to say. Yeah, I'm not going to call it brewing anymore. That's weird. So those pumpkins should be done today. I also need to figure out how I'm going to set this layout with what I got. Because I'm going to want these. Ba-da-da-da. So if I'm going to do this, 1, 2, here, 2, 3, 4. So then the next one would be here, which would make this go 2 out, if I'm doing the math right. Yes, I am. So I'm gonna need to move this, which could be worse, could be better. And then I can do that. I could technically move him a little bit, but now I can kind of get a better, like, idea. But yeah, I'm gonna need to do a lot of finagling for this one. So today we're gonna do quite a bit of cleanup. If that is okay with you guys. Because we're gonna need to do this anyway, so... oh yeah, I forgot. You can't do it on hoed tiles. And boop. Yeah, today is literally just a day of boringness, I guess, is one way to put it. This is the boring day, basically. We need to stop by the traveling cart still. Then we need to get ready for spring. We need to stop by our shed. Let's start by the traveling cart first, see if we're lucky enough and we get something unique and useful, like, I don't know, maybe another iridium sprinkler? Just saying. Because I don't want to make another one right now, because... big stretch. I'm saving them for iridium bands. So, mayonnaise, blueberry. Great, nothing useful. Fun. I also could go up to Robin's. upgrade my house, which I'm not against. I might actually go do that. I think I have enough, so I can go do that right now. Let's go do that real quick before I forget. After we either I think our house is just the best to do right now because then I get more space and I like decorating. Then we will start upgrading our farm buildings, etc. So, with Robin, upgrade. Oh, that takes a huge chunk of my money, but it's worth it. It's all worth it in the end. Then I can buy the catalog later, I guess. And we can do that, too. Do a decoration thing on stream. Who knows? That could be fun. But yeah, I think the biggest plan, though, for today... Let me just check something real quick. Okay. The biggest plan for today, though, is... Like... My biggest plan is literally just to do the boring stuff. Oh yeah, my brain completely forgetting things I need to do. Okay. I think that's all I need. Let's do a bit of mathing. So this is where it's going to cut off here and here. If I can make another one, can I make one? 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh wait, no, it's not these. It's battery packs. That's what I don't have. That's why I'm not making them. That explains a lot. Yeah, so I need battery packs if I'm going to make them, meaning I'm going to need to wait till I get storms. So we're kind of SOL on that for now. But, in other news, I can at least do other things. So 1, 2, boom, 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 boom. And then we can go like this. And I can put this guy like here. And I think that should be enough for now. I could also technically just do this so I get extra space. So now my exacts are, as I try to position myself better and fail. Okay, so let's try and get an outline of this, because that's going to be important to get, is the outline of the full farming area that we have. And bunk. And then we have... So with our whole farming area here, we're going to have a little bit that we can't hit, but I don't think that's a big issue. Especially with the way we have this set up. I think it's not as big of an issue as it could be. Welcome back. Hope you're well, Posson. Oh shit, my phone just fell. Because I have it, like, propped up against my water bottle, and I move it every time I need to take a drink. But, welcome back. So yeah, we're ready for spring. We just need to be prepared for what could come. Ooh, pumpkin juice. Always useful. Got these 3 seeds. And a bunch of pumpkins. Oh, and a yam. I didn't even notice it. Makes sense I didn't notice it, though. So anything that is silver star, I will turn to seeds. Gold star gets sold. Normal star and silver, and what's left of silver star will be turned into preserves. That's basically how I'm going to keep doing this. We'll just have to see how it goes. But yeah, the main things are just a lot of cleanup right now. Because we need to be really ready for spring if we're going to get anywhere into spring. Because I know no matter what, we're getting into spring by the end of this stream. So that's the main thing we need to worry about being prepared for. Our apricot sapling should grow by the end of spring. So we should at least get like one harvest. If not like two. Like one harvest of 3, most likely. So it could be worse. Okay. Can put these away. This is the boring part. You know, if I were to get more seed makers, I'd probably just, like, make an entire shed of seed makers and just grow loads of pumpkins and shit. I could technically, if I really wanted, start on certain things. Oh, I need to grab something real quick. One basic fertilizer, because I noticed something. And give me my seeds. And plop. There we go. God, we're going to need so many seeds to fill this. So each one does 24. So 24 times 6. X6. So from that, me doing the math real quick in my head, as my brain slowly fries itself. So that's 24 top. So that'd be 144 overall, which, yay, lots of seeds. We'll see if I'm right about that being 144. We'll just need to kind of test it. I'll basically grab only 144 of all my seeds and just right back into it. That should work. There we go. And the next batch. I will say though, it kind of is like the most boring part of doing this type of stuff is just the seed maker. It's always the most boring part, especially with seeds out of season. Because you can't get any other seeds. So it's just like, really? I could technically do regrowables. That wouldn't be the worst thing to do, thinking about it. Regrowables would actually be pretty easy. I could technically do ancient fruit. Takes a whole month to grow, the first, but then it just does it every week. So, like, I don't know. Because right now, this is not a very profitable thing overall, because I'm just going to be losing out in a lot of cases. So I need to think about it. I'm still going to go for all the pumpkins, but I definitely need to think. So 118. So I already used 118, I'll say. Before I grab those, I'm just going to use these up. I don't care if I get them all in the right place, I just need to use them. Because it's going to fill with pumpkins anyway by the end, so does it matter? No, not really. So 118 plus... And I know part of this is literally just from luck. 118 Okay. 125. Okay. I might need to just get like a huge backlag of it. So this is 135. 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144. This should be 144. If not one more. Nope. I'm one off. Oops. It happens. Either way. That's filled in. We have 12 extra. So, yeah, we're going to need something more long-term eventually. I mean, I technically do have a bunch of, like, gold star pumpkins that I didn't use, but I'm selling them. Because, like, I believe it loses out on profit afterwards. I mean, we can test with the juice versus a pumpkin, and we can kind of see which is better, which is worse. But that's about as much as I can say on it. Okay. So let's see. So so it's actually better to make the pumpkin juice than use the gold stars. Good to know. So all pumpkins I should be saving. That is good to know. That is very good to know. And we got one more day after this day. Spirits hate me. Good to know. Oh, hi, Robin. I forgot that she was coming. Not gonna lie. Forgot I upgraded my house for a bit there. Of course, we got our void chicken coming. Gotta be ready for anything. There's your food. Have a wonderful night. Yes. The good thing is, now I can just, like, start making more of this mayonnaise and stuff. So that's, like, very useful for me. Because I can just be like, okay, done. Boom. I do need a duck feather. I will put these in here to sell. Okay. We'll crack these open. Gunther, Gunther. These are for the community center. Let's see what I can get for Gunther. Oh, hello, Claire. Let me just take her a crocus. Because I do want to become better friends with each of these. Ah, frick. I've already given her 2 gifts this week. Dang it. I didn't know. Well, that sucks. Maybe Gunther will like it. Who knows? Never know. You know, it's something we haven't done in a while. You give Dusty mini pats. Yes, pet the pupper. Always gotta pet the pupper. It's always nice when you get, like, to just chill in Stardew sometimes. It can be so relaxing. You know, there is some places I could technically just go and grab the thing from. If I haven't already. Because I don't remember if I grabbed the doll from up here. If I did, I did. If I didn't, at least we're getting it now. Good, I did grab it. Always good to make sure. Plus it gives me time to wait for Clint to open. Also, I did figure out what happened to the sea pickle box due to the mod, so that helps. Always nice to know. Oh yeah, my steel watering can. I forgot about that. Processed geodes. Okay. Esperite. Another Esperite. Some stone. Limestone? Yeah. Fairy stone. Normal stone. Ooh, Neptunite. Tiger's eye. Clay. It's always nice to get a bunch of geodes to crack open because you can get some really good shit. Ooh, Star Shard. Jasper. Stone. Barite. Gold. I'll take gold. That is Nekoite. More clay. More stone. Petrified slime. Citrine. Or calcite. Looks like citrine too. Mudstone. Copper. More stone. What a surprise. Lots of stone and shit. Thunder Egg. More Nekoite. Coal. Coal's always useful. Celestone? Yes, Celestine. You know, it reminds me of back in my day. Honestly, thinking about it, Celeste would be a fun game to play on stream. I definitely want to play that on stream one day, because I have yet to play the game, and I've heard so much good about it. And I've heard some of the music, and it's so good already from the music, and that's something that can sell me on a game really quickly, is music. That's why I like... Oh. Bark? Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Happy, doggo? Of course you're gonna pet Dusty. Why would I not? Happy. Well, that was random. I guess I made friends with Dusty enough to give him pets outside as a cutscene? What happens if you don't pet him? Now I'm curious. New reward. Let's see what I got. Ooh, another Crystallarium to add to my diamond Crystallariums. Always useful. Okay, so now that that's done, we technically could speed through these last 2 days, but that's boring. Honestly, though, I am enjoying this. It's just nice to chillax during stream. It's quite nice. Quite nice. Quite nice. Okay, Crystallarium. Honestly, there we go. Let's do this. Do. Put those away. There's my recycle machines. I could technically put the recycle machines in the thing now, but... You know what? Am I gonna use it? Not right now. But... Put this away. 1, 2, 3. There we go. So let's see, what gems do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. I'm just getting all these down to 6. Not 6, 4. Because I just have so many, and I also like the money. So I can get some stuff from it. Perfect. Can keep them all in a more even, just more even configuration, I guess. There we go. That'll make us some money. Okay, so I think I'm gonna fish tomorrow in game. Though I don't know for sure. I might just go out of the way to, like, farm out some more wood. I don't know. Either way, let's get to this last day. 'Cause we are rolling up, so... yeah. Oh, the moon! Of course, my favorite thing to do with the moon is... bum, bum, bum! Every time. Always great. Still one of my favorite Easter eggs in this game is just that really dumb moon thing. Don't know why I like it so much, but I do. Ooh! Queen of Sauce. Cranberry candy! And the spirits like me today. What a rush! Hi, Robin. What a rush! Oh boy! Oh no! Well, that sucks. Quack, quack. I don't need to feed him again because I already got the stuff in the bowls. Trough, whatever you prefer to call it. The trolls. Yes, the trolls. I will say, Stardew seems like a nice place to just kind of settle down in life. Like, if I could settle down anywhere in this game, like in any game that I can think of, Stardew is one of the best places I would like to choose to settle down, in my opinion. Like, there's a bit of magic and stuff, but it's mainly just a chill place with, like, farms, other stuff. You just get to kind of chill. It honestly seems pretty fun. And honestly, I'm okay with that. If I found out my grandpa owned a place like this, I'd totally, like, try and do stuff with it. Maybe just be able to chill. Though I would have to kinda debate to myself of, do I want to keep doing this, or if I want to do that, because it's that type of question for me of, do I want to keep streaming or farm? Because if I do both, I'm probably going to wear myself out. I mean, I could have a garden. If I were to live in Stardew, though, I could technically have a garden. Still would be a really cool place to just be. It's me coming at you from Stardew Valley. In all honesty, Stardew is just too beautiful of a place to pass up for me. Like, if I could choose one place, Stardew. 100%. I just don't see a point in passing up Stardew Valley. Like, it's a beautiful place. It's chill. Seasons are quite relaxing from the looks of it. You know, whenever someone says to, which game would you survive in, for 1 year worth? Stardew. Why not Stardew? Like, 1 year in Stardew is 4 sets of 28 days. Meaning, let's say it's the same as real time. Well, then you survive a few years in Stardew. Okay. But let's say it correlates with real time. Most of the time, you're probably going to just be asleep or working in Stardew. So, most you would probably get is like some form of magical jet lag, if you think about it. Either way, though, you'd probably end up it'd probably be pretty interesting, though, because even when you're knocked down, you aren't killed because someone always comes to save you. Of course, it would still hurt like the dickens, but I mean, it's probably one of the most, it's probably one of the safer games to be in. Like, it's definitely safer overall, and if you avoid the mines for the most part, you're safe. Like, same for the Secret Woods. Just avoid certain places and you don't have to worry about getting hurt. Which definitely helps. So, like, it's not a complete loss. And even then, like, you get all sorts of types of healing and stuff. Also, something the wizard did mention is that there is a village of Junimos in the forest. Or something. That is something the wizard did mention. My wonder is if I can access it yet or not. Maybe I need to make friends with the Junimos first. Who knows? Either way, though, it just depends. Like, I'd have to think about it. On, like, where it could be, but... we know for sure. Because I'm just trying to think where it would be. Get a bunch of wood. At least we're getting a lot of stuff we need, so it's not a complete loss. Getting stuff you need is always useful. But next time we do a Skull Caverns run, we need to be ready. And I mean ready. And boop. Big yawn. I know for the 100 floors down for Skull Caverns, I want to do it without staircases for the most part. I might bring some for like infested floors. But that's about as much as I might do. Even then, infested floors could have pepper rexes, and we do need them, so... Do you think, like, if anyone were to move into Stardew Valley, do you think, like... I wonder how welcoming the town would be past it, because, I mean, you're a new person, yeah, but you're also, you know, related to someone who used to live there? Like, what if you weren't? I've always wondered that. I hope they'd still be as welcoming. In quotations, welcoming. Depends on the person. I mean, I'd love to, like, learn the way spirits talk in the forest and stuff. That'd be awesome. Being able to talk to, like, the Junimos. I'd definitely just grab one and just hug it. I would just want to hug one. They're just so fucking cute. Like, there's no reason for Junimos to be so frickin' cute. You know, I've always wondered, do rats look the same in this game as like, the real world, or no? You ever wonder that? Because I just thought about that. Because if they don't, that holds a whole nother question of, what do rats look like in Stardew? If they don't look like normal rats. You get me? Because that is a good question to think about. You know, I like to think that they look similar, but just have small differences. Because I think that would just be cooler. I do hope the next update, though, has some Terraria content in it, since Terraria already did a crossover with Stardew in their own thing. And I think it'd be kind of cool. Even if it's like a little weapon or something that you can get, that'd be kind of neat. Like a little Terra Blade. Ooh! Or a little Night's Edge! That could be so cute. Just seeing all, like, the different possibilities. Copper short sword be like... That'd be a fun little dagger. The Zenith exists too, but I don't think that would be put in. Because it's such a, like, specific, like, big thing that I don't think that would be put in. But... let's see. If we're gonna do this, we need to play the smart. With some big brain moments. Okay. So. We are getting close to stream end, and I'm debating just cutting it off a little bit early instead of just going straight into spring. If that's okay. But, either way, we do have a lot. Let's see. This needs to be taken. We've got a bunch of our stuff. Let's just put some stuff away first. I think that's the best idea here. Do that. Do that. Do a bit of this. Do a bit of that. Put the apricot there for now. Can do this. And of course some of this. Put the ancient fern seeds away. And that should help quite a bit. And we can just sell the rest of this. But I think this is kind of a good place to leave off, is going into spring. Because it's just a perfect place. Of year 2, no less. Let's kind of see how this wraps up for a day in-game, though. Sick. We got almost 3K. So, let's see. Dang it, there's no one streaming. It's like, I always want to raid someone, and I don't know, and I'm still trying to learn how to raid out to certain things. Living large. Let's just take a second to enjoy this. Like, look at this. We got a big house now. But I think this is a good place to kind of end off stream. Just remember, we have a Discord. For those who aren't part of it, just know that you can always join, !Discord. Building a community there. We try to be nice as possible. Stuff like that. So if you want to join, you can come join us in the community. I update when I'm sick, if I am streaming later, or just when I'm streaming in general. If you want to catch up on the VODs for Stardew, we have a YouTube VODs channel that I have, where I've been uploading everything to the VODs, etc. So if you want to catch up with that, you always can. Either way, though, I do hope you all have wonderful days. Remember, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. on the usual, at least. Sometimes I end a bit later, sometimes a bit early. Though sometimes early is a very rare occurrence, right? Unless I have something. Either way, I do hope everyone has wonderful weekends. I will be seeing you again on Monday. And just remember to always stay awesome, guys. See ya, chat.